Let's see. Do.
Little House of Horrors.
Kind of Frankenstrad.
Frankenstein.
Watching that inspired you for this one.
Nothing. Like I just all of a sudden I was about to give up on doing them, and then I was looking through the trailer templates that I can use, and one of them was a romance, and I was oh, what about a romance between Garrison and the 12-fingered man? And I didn't edit anything. Like I edited no parts of the wording of the trailer. I just kept it exactly the same. And 2 weeks in Guatemala, that cracked me up so hard. I had to keep it. I was
dying 2 weeks in Guatemala. That was great. Sorry, in order to experience it, I gotta deafen you guys.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
because
I appreciate it in silence, and I just cry.
Aw. Where'd you get the AI animation?
I use Leonardo AI, and it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. You get like 150 free credits a day, and I use them quite often.
And it does like video AI, like you like describe, like do a scene or a clip of this or something. And it does.
They're doing new features. One of the ones that they did, like they just added like where you draw something and you can write the prompt, and then it'll try to make the prompt in the design that you're drawing. So that's been pretty cool. And then they also just added video where you can just like give any image motion, but you can't really guide the video creation yet. So like for the mandolin player, I just hit like turn it into a video, and it made the most eerie mandolin player I've ever seen.
I know. I was watching it. I was like, ooh, and then I'm like, Yeah, the more I looked at it, it was like, oh, he's moving really weird.
Oh, well, it's AI. It's learning. It's a toddler. Yeah, it's a toddler.
Yeah.
But
I think OpenAI just announced their new video thing today or
Ooh.
yesterday.
Oh, that's gotta
Sora?
be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that.
Yeah,
It's
it
scary.
looks
Like these
really
things, like
crazy.
they're really advancing fast. Like despite all the pushback,
Mm-hmm.
like people are like,
Yeah.
no AI, and then they're like, before you even have a chance to like even hear like
Yeah.
the last complaint, they're already like we're like, no, we're 10 steps ahead of that. And it's
Yeah, they're not asking for permission, and they're not stopping to ask for forgiveness either. So
no,
Yeah.
no.
Down with the printing press. Down with the printing press.
All right.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's a little
boy.
bit different since it's training off of already used stuff people
Yeah.
made that they
Yeah.
haven't given permission to.
Everything in your life has been trained off of somebody else's achievement.
There's a difference between a person being trained off something and a machine, but I still use AI when I need to. I'm just, yeah.
My things are like if you're using, like, here's the thing. I've noticed that like AI is like all over now on like stock images and video sites. And I'm like, you're not even like doing anything. You're just putting this stuff up and you're making money off this. Like, and this is like, that's where I feel like it's a problem, because they are like, you're right. They're trained off of like other people's work in a way that like a person isn't. Like people might mimic somebody else's style in their art, but it's still there. It's not like, well, I mean, there are some people that go and Photoshop somebody else's stuff and claim it's their own, but then they get in trouble. But AI
It's always
doesn't.
been a problem, and we knew it was a problem. But
Yeah.
this is something.
I think there's going to be growing pains with it for a while. I don't have a problem with like just throwing it up there and thinking it's fun and funny and whatnot. And I do have a problem with it. People are making
Money
Like-
off of it.
or
Yeah.
like when Wizards of the Coast had like a guy who was using AI for like the giant stuff. It's obvious,
Yeah.
like AI, and he didn't need to. Guy, like it was obvious the guy could draw before there was even AI, and he was just like, "Oh no, I decided to. It was easier to do it this way for me." Right after they said like, "No, we're not going to use any," and it was like, and then like a month later, there it is.
We're not, but that guy is.
Yeah, we're not. That guy is.
That guy's
Don't look
special.
at that. Don't look at that page.
Yeah, exactly. They had to go out and like redesign and like redo all that stuff, but it's still all out there.
Yeah,
Some
I think
people
for
have
the
it on books.
creative field, it sucks a little bit, but I also think it's pretty cool. Like, think about what Lucky just made with like
Oh, yeah.
a computer and prompts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's such a double-edged sword when it comes to it. Like even for me, like Chat GPT 3.5
Mhm.
is like better than 90% of my employees. Like it's smarter than I am. You know what I mean? It really
Yeah.
like it's stupid that you can just like prompt it to do things, and the like what it gives you is like way better than probably 4 hours of what I would have like creatively came up. And that's not
Mhm.
imaging. But it's like
Yeah,
it's just
the
crazy now. Like
the text ones are scary too. Like people aren't talking about those ones as much, but those are scary too.
And they keep getting better.
Yeah.
Well,
like
they
I get a
when they're
whole
not getting
business
worse.
Oh yeah, it's just nuts. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I typed in, just random ideas for like a business thing that I'm doing, and it gave me like the best marketing meeting between me and it. And it took me like 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, like this could work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like full outlines and crazy shit. Like it's just weird.
Yeah, it's like
uncomfortable, but,
because
like,
it's smart, man. It looks through the entire internet. Like all this stuff is out there. Like you'd be like, how do I write up a business plan? And you could spend like 2 days like combing the internet and come up with your own like stuff and bullet points or whatever. But the AI already like it knows it's like a Google search. Just grab that stuff, put together for you, be like, here you go.
yeah, it's like all right, great. You
End
know
up with
what
the
I
same
mean?
thing that you would, maybe even a little bit better written than what you would have done in like a couple days.
That's what I'm saying. And it took 10 minutes. Like I was like,
Mhm.
wow, this is nuts. You know what I mean? Like, but for the creative side of it, like I agree, like for like
Yeah.
a licensing piece of art, and it does stink that like if you're gonna develop like this really pretty hardcover book or this downloadable thing, like why
Yeah.
not pay an artist to draw something cool? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
instead of the lazy way, Like, but
Right.
for us, it's so different. You know what I mean? When it's just like you're kind of
Yeah, and we're not like we're not monetizing this. We're just having fun.
Right.
And if somebody does decide to pay for this thing, it's like they know what they're getting. I think it's obvious in the still image of the video.
Speaking of, we should put a paywall up. You trying to? What are we gonna
A
Patreon going or something?
So that
Patreon.
you
It might be a
guys
little
have,
early days for that.
so that I have to give you guys passwords that you could be the only viewers. No thanks. No, I do not plan on dealing with that.
You sure? I'm just saying, dude. We get the it's 7
Charge
episodes
us.
You
free.
guys start
7
telling your
episodes free.
friends. You guys start telling your friends, and then when we get to like 100 viewers, then we could talk about it. But until then, nah.
Just steal people's credit cards.
I don't even know about 100.
Start
Yeah,
writing down
even
people's
10.
credit card information. guys.
Let's get 10 viewers first.
But you gotta. I think are you putting in metadata? Because like I don't even know if this thing shows up. Like if you do a search for like Curse of Strahd streaming or
Yeah, I
'cause
do.
There's other ones out
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you look up, if you even try to find the other ones, YouTube's algorithm's not very good at finding it. It'll give you like 50 cursed Vine videos before you finally get to like a Curse of Strahd like
there.
playthrough. But yeah, I have done that. I put it on my Instagram sometimes, my comedian Instagram, and sometimes people tell me they'll watch it, and then I can tell by the numbers they're not watching it. So if you're listening now, I know.
Probably because the AI right in the front.
Oh, I
If you're
tell them
listening,
that's like the
Which we know you're not.
You gotta hold on long enough for the jokes, people. You gotta hold on. We should throw up like next time this one comes up, I'll put an image or like a clip or something like that. And then John will say, "Hey, check it out."
I have been
Get
thinking about
QR to the
clipping.
Patreon.
Yeah, there we go.
Where is our
Hello,
Nazoth?
Izzy.
I want to send a message. Sure he's okay. He didn't say he was gonna miss today, right?
Oh, as far as I know.
I'm in the
He's
wrong
not
channel.
online at all.
No. Well, sometimes they sometimes they'll show
You're
people as
offline.
offline and they're not. You can set it so that
Mhm.
you're invisible. I don't know if he
Going
does.
ghost.
Right on. Well, are you guys ready to get to this? Because we're like in the middle of a combat and people are about to die and stuff.
Yeah.
What? No one's gonna die. Everyone's
almost.
fine.
I feel pretty good where I
Well,
This has
yeah,
been-
because you've been catching up this entire battle.
It's been like TPK it's been TPK February. We're close
Yeah.
to it.
Have you gotten it yet?
No, nobody's gotten one just yet. The last
Oh.
Friday group got close. But I knew there wasn't going to be one because there was something in that game where the thing that they were fighting needed a couple of them alive. So like they thought they were all going to die.
How many
And
did
I
you
didn't tell
kill?
them like, well, there's like some of you kind of they need you. What was that?
How many did you kill?
In the Friday game last Friday, I killed 2.
Nice.
There were 5 playing. I killed 2, and it's a
my
Planescape.
God.
It's a Planescape game, and then a third person killed himself.
Oh wow.
Like,
Did you guys see this in Roll20?
Yes.
See what?
This.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I got Roll20 working. I've got
Wait.
D&D Beyond working. It's just Discord that's not up for me.
There
on
was
PC.
somebody else had a problem with Discord yesterday too. And
It keeps closing, and I keep like going in Taskmaster, try to force it to completely close. and restart.
I would remove it entirely, like if you can, like just and then re-download it because I think
Uninstall
there's
it.
some uninstall, reinstall.
Oh, that with my computer it takes like 20 minutes to do that. So
Your other option is you could try to use it through the browser.
that is true. Yes.
Try that. End the app, the exterior app, and go through the browser. I used the browser for quite a while, and it worked just as good.
Keep doing what you're doing. You sound good.
Or
I
I mean, you sound good on the
well,
phone,
do.
but I know you're probably
I
burning
just
your.
like using it on the app or on the
Mhm.
PC because then it's less stuff going through Chrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, you can give it a shot. The phone is fine too. Whatever you're doing right now is good. If you're comfortable with that, you sound great. And it looks like you're able to send stuff over in Roll20. So like whatever you got going seems to be okay.
All right.
Alrighty then.
I'm just gonna go in through the browser. You can give me like 1 minute. I should be good.
All right.
1 minute. 1 minute. Timer's up.
I'm logging in with a QR code. Hang on.
All right. We were talking about TBKs in the game yesterday. They were close to one again at one point, and then they pulled everything out, and like now they're doing okay. Although one guy's in trouble.
It feels
One
like
guy is separated from everybody else and surrounded by, and he's at 1 hit point.
He's
fucked.
gone.
He's fucked.
That's
He's
what we
fucked.
thought. And then I rolled a hit with three hobgoblins at advantage, and they all missed.
Oh my god. What did they do?
Right at the end of the game, everybody's like, "What?" And he's still alive with 1 hit point. But he's probably still going to go down because he can't take out 3 hobgoblins by himself. He's got one attack in his turn.
We've got one
Maybe he's
hobgoblin.
the chosen one.
He might
Can he
be.
disengage
will
and get out of
see.
there?
What was that?
Can he just disengage and get out of there?
You could try, but I don't think he's going to.
Okay.
I think he's just like he's not afraid. He's like, he's playing a barbarian, so he's just like, screw it.
All right.
And the others are not like too far away. I mean, they might be.
All right,
able
it's
to rescue
been
him or
1
something.
minute.
Oh, and then
Wait.
he goes.
Are you
And
saying
it
that
goes-
barbarians are usually not afraid? Because the only
No, I say some of them are.
the only barbarian that I know is Bimothy, and he's been afraid of literally everything.
No, I mean, as
Shadow.
like a player, like he's playing his barbarian is just sort of like fearless, which is cool. He's like, well, if I die, I die.
Mm.
He's playing the
it's
opposite
hardcore.
of me.
He's playing hardcore, which is cool. He's a new player, and he's going hardcore.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Audio check. Oh,
Hello.
sound.
I'm good.
Bye.
Okay, I'm in the browser. Let's do this.
Alrighty, let's do this. I'm
Let's
gonna put
not
on a little
die.
bit of-
That's asking for a lot.
Oh man. And
Jareth is
Nazoth-
almost in the same position here.
Yeah.
Nazoth's in a bad spot too.
Jareth and Nazoth are not great.
No,
And then
Mr.
I'm trying to remember what I did last time because I'm wondering, did I use my bonus action? Because if not, I could have healed myself.
Let's go up and look. How long ago did you just went? So we should be able to look.
Oh, I think I used the bonus action so I could turn on the shillelagh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And that was like a week ago. So hands off the chess piece.
Hands been long off the chess piece.
You can't take that back. It's been a week.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, what are we looking
Oh,
at
man.
here? Oh man, I hate to attack Nazoth. He's not here. But he's the only person that this druid on the upper level could see.
I think that's why he didn't come.
He's like,
Just sent me a message. He said, "Let me know after route passes my turn." I'm watching the stream, he says.
oh boy, that's a lot. Yeah, the druid that is up is the guy on the right. The girl on the right. There's an orange mark on her. Somebody hit her or something. I don't remember what happened to her.
I probably did a
Love
was
spell.
vicious
Toll?
mockery.
No, what Toll the
no,
Dead doesn't have a
it's just,
secondary thing. Spiritual
There's
weapon.
another one with an orange circle that's dead up by the
Yeah.
staircase.
Is it vicious mockery?
Was-
Ooh, maybe, but two of them
Maybe.
have dots. Did anybody do anything AOE?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, this here I
Nazoth.
think. Oh, I know what it is. They have bark skin.
Tough chicks.
Okay. Because I just looked up and I'm like, nobody's done anything. Okay. All right. Druid summons a little ball of flame in its hands, and then hurls it down at Nazoth, who's at the bottom of the stair. Let's an attack. Yeah.
Nazoth, no.
No. Nazoth.
Helios, hurry.
Ooh, 17, I believe, is going to hit. I believe it does D8 damage. They have a chance of surviving,
No, they do not.
unless I roll an 8.
Or left was an 8.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Right off the bat,
think
Nazoth don't even show up.
That's the third time they've gone down in this battle.
Yeah, he keeps going. He doesn't want to like retreat at all. He's like,
Doesn't he have Armor of Agathis up or something? Isn't that his thing?
that is a good question.
If it
He
wasn't
did have it up
armor,
at one point.
What's the other one? I'll
Arms of
find it.
Hadar.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know if that.
Arms of hit. No, that one's gone. Like
Okay.
he summoned something in and messed people up, but that was a area of effect.
All right.
Let me see if I can find his character sheet. See
And
if
also,
that's something that's marked
also,
on.
what's his exhaustion at too?
3, I think maybe.
I think he might have been at.
It gets pretty bad. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna check him real quick. It'll be on his character sheet. People are pretty good about it.
Yeah. So I'm down to disadvantage on attack rolls and throws, half speed, and disadvantage on ability checks, and I'm at.
Yeah, I'm thinking about modifying this rule a little
No,
bit.
it's fantastic.
The hard part about it is not being able to recover one unless you take a long rest, and I'm thinking we might switch it to like a short rest. Or something.
Getting soft. It's fine. None of us have died yet.
I don't see.
It's really tough.
It's rough.
It is.
It's a rough.
Well, I mean, like Garrison has literally not been in this battle this entire game
Yeah.
because we started
Like,
before he got here, and then he's just been catching up this entire time.
He was at exhaustion level 2. He'll now be at.
Oh my god. Poor Nazov.
Oh, no. Isn't that also has speed as well?
Yeah. Well, half speed
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Knocked down to the ground. The druid laughs maniacally. The rest of you are Garrison. You can hear your friends die somewhere else. Bimothy, I think. Actually, is this door closed or no?
Not
It
it
should be-
is.
I don't think so.
No,
So
we've been going
yeah,
through
you guys
it.
hear a cry of pain. Nobody sees him go down except for Jareth. I don't think that he has another spell. Elbow, so I'll check. No, he's already used. He can't do a hellish rebuke because he's already used 2 spells. If he gets here in the next 10 minutes, we can ask. He's got that up, but I don't see it on his I don't see the armor back. And I don't think that he could have because he did like 2 level spells.
Yeah.
Hadar instead. All right. Right after that, all these ravens that are flying around Jareth. Jareth, you were in a bad situation here. This other druid is cackling in front of you. And these ravens circling you, filling like half the room. There's like hundreds of them. It feels like. Then suddenly this window, like right next to the druid, busts open, and the biggest freaking raven you have ever seen blasts through the window and lands
God.
right next to this guy.
God.
Stands up straight, and these big wings like spread out. And it takes you a moment to realize that this raven is not here to kill you.
Oh, good.
As it turns on the druid, and it's human shaped. You realize. And there's some there's like this sort of like dusty leather cloak that it's kind of wearing, and sort of human like clothes. You realize that it is some sort of humanoid, like maybe it's a kenku or something like
Where
that.
Raven?
Did the raven
Where?
Where Raven?
When it lands, it caws loudly, and all these ravens around you, Jareth, like freak out. And they do not attack you. This guy here turns and attacks the druid that's right next to the window.
We got backup.
Have a little bit of back.
God, we need it.
Right.
I'm sorry, can you repeat
Was that
that last bit?
Nazat to show up?
No, the Discord app's working
All right.
now. Supposed
Oh, you're really quiet though.
Can you repeat that last sentence?
What was that?
Can you repeat the last sentence you said?
The raven is not here to kill you. It's here to.
Okay. Am I
You're really quiet,
Joseph?
Jareth.
Yeah, you're coming
Super
lower.
quiet.
Yeah, you're coming low.
Alright,
Might need to crank up your volume
I'm going, I'm checking.
and crank you up here a little bit. Alrighty.
Wish I
Better.
could remember what this raven did last turn.
Which raven?
The guy that just is now a raven man in front of us.
This guy?
Yeah, where did he fucking come from?
He busted through the window.
Oh,
He or
okay.
she busted through the
Alright.
window. Was not
I
here.
missed that.
You've not
Right?
seen them
I was
before.
like, where the fuck did this guy come from? Like,
Is this still
Wait, this
bringing in
is-
this
Helios'
is-
new character?
I thought he was one of the other ravens, and he just like, no, now I'm a big raven. Like,
No, he smashed through the window
Okay.
from the outside.
like a superhero. I love it. All right.
Yes, like a superhero. I believe he has a beak attack.
Raven man,
all right.
man.
Hmm?
He's Raven man.
Raven. He tries to
Raven
pack
man,
at
man.
this druid, but does not hit him. And then he lashes out with a claw, which does hit, and we'll do D4 plus 2 points.
Oh wait,
of
it
damage.
actually is called Were Raven. I was just joking.
Oh,
Oh god.
boilers.
I genuinely did not know that it was actually called Were Raven. I was just making that up.
It is. There's attacks this druid here that's got this staff, and the druid suddenly looks around, realizes the ravens are not helping him anymore, and he's just yelling at them, like, "No, you're mine to command." But well, you gotta have an ally formed in from.
Who,
Let me
Raven?
throw this guy in.
They're Raven.
What Raven?
A raven that
That
came
they are
from
Raven.
out of nowhere.
Why Raven?
Nowhere Raven.
Nowhere. Raven.
When Raven?
I'm gonna call him a what raven?
Raven on first.
That's so.
All right.
What
All
Raven?
right.
That's so-
You may have a little bit of help here, but there is
I
also
had to,
something
sorry.
else on the way that is going to be trouble. Coming down the stairs right next to you, Bimothy, where that druid you just took out is lying, come two of these giant vine-like blights. Second, while I drag them to where they need. Well, there's one here at the moment. Only one can sort of be in this area. But you can see that there's another one coming down the stairs behind it.
Mhm.
I'm going to put him on the upper stairs there, and then the other one. Is it? I'll grab him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's already on this level, but he's just there. You go. These blights, they don't move as fast as the little ones, and it took all of its movement to come down the stairs. But it's got these long vine-like arms. There's an image I put up last week of them. They look a little bit like swamp thing. They're about 6 feet tall, a lot beefier than the little twig ones.
They work out.
They work out.
Left draw?
Alrighty. Then Riles is.
Can I? Is there a way that I can run out and grab Nazoth and just try to drag him to Gretchen? I don't know if I would know what's going on. I guess I've been in this room.
Yeah, I don't know if we
What do you-
know he's down.
No, we have no idea
Nazoth?
if he's down.
He has been
Yeah.
going down a lot. I mean, you.
Yeah, maybe I was thinking like maybe Rouse would just be panicking about his buddy and want to run in. Yeah, Rouse and Gretchen, they're like debating it.
Yeah, you'll have to. Once you get to the door, you'll be able to see that he's.
Okay. And could I run out and grab him? I don't have that much distance. So I can run
Yeah, you can. Dragging. What's your strike?
very low. It is 8.
It's going to be take
Oh.
20 feet of movement to get there. Do you have only 25 feet of movement?
Yep.
So yeah, you'll be able to drag him about 5, unless you're dashing. Then you can move 50 feet. So you'll take 5 to there. Then you'll have about. You can drag him back into this room.
Okay.
If all you do is run in there, dash, grab him, and drag him.
That would be my plan. Yeah. So
You'll have bonus actions if you have any.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I will do that then. I'm gonna run, grab him, and drag
All
him
right,
back.
so we're gonna put him here, and you'll be like right here or here in the doorway. Either one.
Perfect. I can still do
Alrighty.
healing word on him. Do I need to save my bonus action if I want to use my bardic inspiration as a reaction for cutting words, or is that
No.
a reaction that's
No, reactions are separate.
Awesome. Okay.
Separate.
Then-
So do you want to throw a healing word on?
Yeah.
All right, give me some healing.
Give him some healing.
7 points. I don't even know why I took those 7 away.
Bam! Look at that. Riles to the rescue. Who said I was
Awesome.
useless? I'm looking at you, Garrison.
Garrison is nowhere to be found. You guys don't even know if he ever even made it to the house.
In Garrison's mind, you're still useless.
You're very useful, Riles. Very useful.
He didn't do this,
Riles, in your
therefore
mind,
he-
you wonder. You can just have this. You just imagine like Garrison like shuffling up the road still.
And that makes me that gives Riles hope. Just thinking of Garrison hobbling. through the
That
road.
Garrison might get here some point and help you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Garrison, Garrison's up.
Oh, and the word was hobnobble. I forgot my healing word. That was my.
Hobnobble.
Yep.
Hobnoble.
All right.
I'm sure that's a real word.
Rob,
Yes.
where is this creature and like what is it in? Some kind of tunnel
It's
there?
on the upper floor, but it's a circular stairway that goes down. So like
Okay.
you won't be able to see it. Like if you come in the door
That's
over
fine.
here, you won't see it.
And this is a solid wall too, right?
Yeah, that's a solid wall. So like if you come
Alright.
in this door, you won't see
Yeah, I get you. So
Can I not
Garrison's
see
gonna
that?
go 5, 10.
this. You can't see this guy now. This is a solid wall up.
I thought it was kind of like a balcony, and maybe.
No, you are on the
door.
balcony as indicated by the
Oh, okay.
railing.
I gotcha.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is his movement and his action. And he's got that far.
You gonna bust the door open or wait till then?
I'm not gonna make myself a target until I can move again, Rob.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
Suddenly
That's
Hail
behind
from
me.
Garrison.
5 more druids show up behind you.
Get him,
What was
Rob.
that?
What?
Attitude?
Did you say target? Also, Garrison doesn't have hands, so depending on how hard this is, he might not be able to.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna take you 3 rounds just to get the.
Or maybe I should start them.
It's one of those perfectly round handles.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just
The
slip-
doorknob.
Just keep slipping every time. All right, yeah, that's his turn.
All right, Bimothy.
Okay.
Are you still raging? Or-
Yeah, I am. Panicking?
Yeah, I am. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm panicking. And guess what? I'm panicking some more because there's another creature that just came down the stairs.
Yes. There is.
All right, gonna take an attack with my longsword against it. Wait, let me make sure I got my Rajay turned on. All right, and then does a 12 hit?
This is against the Vine Blight.
The
12
Vine
hits.
Blade. 12 hits. Wow.
Hey, go be with me.
nice.
And then the second offhand attack with my axe is an 11 hit.
It does not.
Oh.
Smashing
Well-
and seeing a few vines kind of get. Was it? What do you? Oh, this is with the silver longsword.
The
yeah,
sword
we
longsword, yeah.
slash him, and a few of his vines kind of come free, and then he just like some more just kind of grow in, kind of reforming. You can see that he's lost a little bit of his density though in the process, a little bit weaker. Is that it for Bimothy?
Yep, that's gonna be it for Bimothy.
All right, Gretchen's up.
Right.
Woof woof. Someone's got.
Someone has a dog.
Yeah,
Iron
that's my roommate's dog. He's barking at cars as they drive by. So
No worries. It's not.
Hi,
It's
car.
it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I can
Hi,
barely.
car.
All right. Should I heal someone or try to do some damage?
We got to win D&D.
Win D&D.
yeah, I cast the wind spell.
Well, you don't forget you've got a spiritual weapon out here.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use my bonus action first, and let's go ahead and attack with spiritual weapon.
And you send that at the Vine Blight thing.
Yeah, the guy in the stairwell here.
Alrighty. Rope.
Yeah, that's gonna miss probably.
That will miss, unfortunately. Swings at it.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, and let's go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on Nazoth.
Alrighty.
Or should I do it on Timothy?
Timothy's in melee. From the door, you might be able to see Jareth also on the stairs, but I don't know if you need to be able to touch.
You should be
Yeah.
able to touch me because I'm big.
Oh yeah, you can reach out and grab either Nazar.
But so here's the thing with me is if you heal me, you're effectively healing me double because of my.
I would suggest Bimothy only because Helios isn't here at the moment, and on his turn I'm planning to have him attack and then kind of move
Got
further
it.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, no worries. So let's do first level Cure Wounds.
All right. 10 points, nice.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
Meanwhile,
that's gonna
all
be
these ravens have kind of flown away upstairs.
super helpful.
Nice.
So that's effectively 20 hit points of healing for me because
Unless they hit you with fire.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No fire.
Or psychic.
Wait, it's
Or
not Swamp
psychic.
Thing. If it's Swamp Thing, it might have fire.
Hasn't used it yet. Is that it for Gretchen? You want to move back?
Yes.
All right. Give me a nature check real quick. All right. All right. You go to move back, and you don't realize that the vine blight reach out to 10 feet,
Ooh. All right.
and its vines streak across the ground towards you and try to grab your leg.
Ah,
AC 13. I don't think
that's gonna
Is it?
miss.
all right.
18.
You manage to duck away from this thing before it can grab you. And then the other druid is up. This is the one right in front of Jareth. I'm going to call him the Gulthias druid because he's carrying the Gulthias. He is going to turn and try to smash his staff into the werewolf. And he's going to hit it. See what damage this thing does. Believe it's just like a shillelagh, which means it'll do a D8. 2. 4 points, not a whole lot. He smashes into this thing and let's see. Again, some kind of blood flies from the were-raven, streaks down the staff and into his hands. Seems to heal him up a little. Damage. I am invincible! Although he looks a little worried now that there's there's another ally here. But he doesn't run yet. Jareth, you are up.
All right. So first, I'm going to bonus action healing word on myself.
Nice. Points.
Strength is my word. Okay. Now, let's see. I want to moonbeam this bitch.
All right.
Isn't that a leveled spell?
It is a leveled spell.
Can't do
Which
another
means
level
you,
spell.
yeah, you won't be able to do another
Oh.
leveled spell.
Right. All right.
Maybe if you referred to her nicely, you would have been able to.
Okay. So, I still have a stone. Can I toss that at them?
You'll be at disadvantage because you're at melee. So you want to step back.
Right.
You probably don't want to do that.
Yeah. All right then.
Damaging cantrip?
Yeah, do you have any damaging cantrips, or do you want to do you have any wild shapes left or no?
Yeah. I've got a wild shape. But if I use it, then I can't attack. But it'll give me
No.
more health, right? So
Yeah, because it gives you the health of whatever the thing is you.
Yep. I'm gonna wild shape.
All right. What do you transform into?
Boom.
A wolf. Throw up temporary hit points.
Yep.
For whatever that is, and I'll press on. Nazoth is up next. He thanks Gretchen for taking the attack of opportunity.
Quick question. When I do these, do I have to take the hit points it says, or can I roll?
No, you have to take whatever it's got.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's
Nazoth
the
stand.
average.
He's got, what does he got for first level spells? Chill Touch. It's not going to help. Eldritch Blast could. Mind Stir. It's only for saving throw. Doesn't do a lot of. Yeah, I think Eldritch Blast is his go-to. So he's going to slam this thing in the this blight. Try to. Take that, and it missed. And then he is going to move back here on the other side of rock.
Yeah, get out of there.
I think he can do that. 10, 15. Oh, no, he can't. Wait, does it count for him to move through Riles'
No, it
spot? Does
doesn't.
Riles have that?
Yeah, he has that halfling thing.
All right. Okay. All right, Nazoth moves back. Stand right there in front of me, sister. And then we go to the Druid again. This is now top of the order. This is the other Druid. We've just been dropping fire on all sorts of folks. I'm going to turn and throw it at the Were-Raven. Or are they going to do something else? Oh, they're going to throw a... they step up a little closer. And they drop a Thunder Wave. 15 feet. They're going to hit their buddy, but they're recycling, so it's... Thunderwave is going to be 2d8, and I got to roll con saves. And Jareth, you're going to have to roll a con save too.
From my Jareth character sheet.
You got to roll it from the wolf.
Okay.
Damage is, oh my god, 2 points.
I'm pretty sure I didn't make it.
This,
wow, that is so sad.
the bad part about Thunderwave is it tosses you 10 feet too. And you were on stairs. 10 feet's going to throw you onto the top of this vat. Give me a dexterity save, because if you fall off the vat, you'll fall 10 feet. But if you can roll a DC 12 dexterity save, you can scrabble onto the top and take that. Let me roll for the other druid. He
17.
fails. Let me roll
Nice.
for the wearer. They fail too. And I'll take 2 points of damage to get knocked back 10 feet.
So I just take the 2 then?
Yeah, just the two. Yeah, two. Druid over here is like, watch what you're doing. The other one says, I thought you were all powerful. And they just snicker a bit.
So petty, I love it.
Let's see. Can they see anybody downstairs? No. I think that they're going to stay where they are. All right, swarms of ravens. They seem to be out of this combat now that this were-raven is here. It is like calling up to them, and they seem to be just kind of moving back up into the raft. The what raven's up, and it's going to continue attacking this guy with the go beacon and miss, and then try to claw and hit for 4 points of damage. This guy's starting to show a little bit of wear and tear. The Vine Blight goes, and that's gonna do. Well, first of all, it's gonna come out of this area here. Steps a little closer to everybody. Bimothy hit it, so it's gonna try to hit Bimothy.
Okay.
It vines come out in your direction. AC 15.
Misses.
All right. Phew. Now the second one comes. And it holds out its vine-like arms, and all these little vines race across the floor as it summons in a bunch of grasping vines and roots that sprout in a 15-foot radius on itself. This is going to get itself, and it's going to get Riles,
Can I
and it's going to get Gretchen and Bimothy.
can I cunning words it? Say like,
It doesn't actually have an attack roll.
ah, dang it. Okay.
It requires a save. Everything within 15 feet of it has to make a strength saving.
Strength saving throw.
Correct saving throw.
Oh no.
Those are all the vines.
Oh, God.
If you fail, you are restrained. Can
Is
use an
this-
action to try to break free.
A spell or just a natural?
It's just entangling plants. It's not a spell.
Okay.
It's not entangle.
Okay.
But I think you still get advantage on this because don't you have advantage on strength?
I do,
Saves
yeah,
when you're
'cause
raising?
yeah, that's right.
I have
Panicking.
lucky. I'm gonna use that.
Panicking, yeah. I'm not panicking.
Oh yeah, that's your halfling thing. You get that automatically. Oh, you make it.
Nice.
What about Gretchen? Gretchen's like,
Yeah, no, I've got no tricks here for this.
All right, so that's what this thing does this round, and just holds them out. Does not get another attack after that. Then we go to Riot.
Shit, there's two of them.
This whole area. Let me see. For the duration, the area is difficult terrain for non-plant creatures.
What if in like my mind I'm like I feel like I'm a plant? Like deep down I identify as a plant.
Not quite enough.
Dang.
He's like a spy. He's a plant. Anyways, I'm gonna just crossbow and run. So 7, that doesn't work. Rouse is like, get out of here!
No. You run outside.
I'm stuck.
Still,
Wait, can I help?
Garrison is nowhere to be seen.
I can't help Gretchen. Can
No, you won't be able to. Had you moved and then grabbed them and pulled them without taking a shot, then you could have pulled them out. But you already took.
Yeah, I already took the shot.
All right. Is that it, Riles?
Yep.
All right. Garrison, your long trek to the upper door.
He's finally gonna be able to do something.
Hey now. Slow and steady wins the race. Are these stairs difficult terrain?
No.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Opens the door. 5, 10, 15.
It's getting there.
Uses his action, holding himself up along the banister. 5, 10. He's like, I'm here, but this is all I can do. Stop hurting my friends. I can't retreat, so it's me and you to the death. And that's his turn.
All right.
Christ.
Garrison is finally in the fight.
Still at full health because he hasn't been hit.
See how long that Bimothy is.
All right. Attack on the Vine Blight, that the one on the right. And with the longsword. God damn it. 10. Doesn't hit. And then bonus action offhand attack with my axe against the same one. That I think hits.
That'll hit. Is it 6 points? Is that correct?
Yeah, because I do add my rage damage to the.
Alrighty. 6 points to this is the one you had already damaged, right? Assuming?
Yes, the one on the right, which is I think the one that was down first. So.
Alright. Still not enough, not to bring it down, but you are hacking it away. And vines are.
I am gonna back up, just 5 feet.
All right. You all right. You won't provoke from them because they have a 10-foot reach. Lucky for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that is gonna be my turn.
All right. Gretchen's up.
All right. Let's start with bonus action. Attack with spiritual weapon. Ooh.
That is a hit. Same one.
Yeah. One on the
All
right.
Smash a few more tendrils.
And then I will use my action to pull out of the. Oh, do I need to make a roll?
Yeah, but it takes an action to do so.
Okay. It's another strength check.
Yes.
Oh, boy. All right. There's a good chance I'll fail this again.
Or you could do something else. I mean, these guys are. Well, yeah, you probably. If you move anywhere, you're going to provoke from this.
Okay. Well, I'm staying where I am. I'm just no longer entangled or restrained.
All right. Okay. So you pull yourself free.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you don't need to make another save. This thing only kind of comes into effect and sticks around for a while, and then I think it doesn't. It stays where it is. It's a little bit like Entangle. Once you've made the save, it doesn't do like every. That's it for Gretchen.
Yes, that'll do it.
All right, Matthias Druid is up again. Again, he's gonna keep smashing at the Raven. Jareth isn't. You haven't really been a full threat to him just yet. Although he sees that you've turned into a wolf right in front of his eyes. I'm not sure if he noticed this before. He saw you as a wolf, but I don't think he saw you like get transformed out of it.
Well, he saw me as a panther, didn't he?
Yeah, but he saw you as a panther outside, but he didn't see you transform. He just saw a panther. And I think you got transformed out of it outside, like over here somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember him seeing you do that. But now that he has, he's like, my brother, you're on the wrong side. Join Team Gothias. Help me destroy these foul creatures, unnatural servants. And he takes his big staff to hit the werewolf. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go, Shillelagh. Hello. He misses. He only gets one shot. He has any bonus actions. Although, is there any reaction from the wolf?
Am I still on the balcony?
No. You're sort of on this little like step. Like there's a little platform that comes out so you can get to these casts.
So I
You're kind of on. You're bridging that gap.
I didn't fall to the first level.
No, you didn't, because you made that dex save.
Okay, so he just whacked.
He tried to hit the werewolf.
I don't think I have any reactions in this form.
No, I'm just wondering if there's any like not like reaction like mechanically like he's calling out to you to join him. He knows it.
I growl at him.
All right, that sort of freaks him out a little bit, and he turns to run. You and the werewolf will get attacks of opportunity.
I get advantage, right, because of pack tactics?
Yeah, you do. Were Raven hits him for 1 point, it looks like. No, he hits him
16?
for 4 points. 16 will hit. 9 points. She rolls strength save too. Nice. Chief fails. He tries to run and you grab him by the leg and he just goes prone. Ah!
Yeah, he's prone. Sweet.
And with 4 and 9, he's really badly hurt at this point.
Oh yeah, finally something good.
When you growled at him, he seemed to like freak out. Like that's the thing that sort of sent him like one of the other. And you guys just got lucky. Hit him. Jareth, your turn is up.
And I get to attack again
You do.
with advantage.
You do.
Oh, really? Look
All
at
right,
this.
well, the luck
Triple
couldn't last forever.
sevens. That's some
you-
luck there.
Maybe you slip. Like you're in a precarious position. Like maybe you slip in this form and have to like grab the ledge. You just don't get a good bite at him.
If he's prone, can I move on top of him?
No, you can't. You
Ah.
can't share a space with somebody if they're still awake.
Okay. I'm just gonna attempt to find somewhere stable to stand in this area.
You can already jump over to here.
But will I lose pack tactics?
No, because you don't need to. I don't think you need to be next to somebody. They just need to be next to somebody else that's an out.
Wolf's event sack rolls if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, so
okay.
you don't need to be. You don't need to be 5 foot of them. They just need to be 5 foot of target.
So I can move there just fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you go to Nazoth. Are we ready now? I think with does exhaustion 3? What does it say?
Half movement. It should be disadvantage on attack rolls and saves, and disadvantage on ability checks. Those are the
My
three
God.
you should have. Not like I'm an expert at this.
Did you?
He's gonna have disadvantage on his Eldritch Blast, so I forgot about that last round. So he'll try that against one of these guys. He'll throw it against the one that's close. And miss, unfortunately. And then he is going to move down. Was there a question? Fern, were you about to ask something?
Can you pin this? so I don't lose
Yeah,
it?
can. Is it already pinned?
I looked up and it didn't see the pin mark.
Okay, maybe it's. All right, it's not pinned.
Okay.
All right, Nazoth takes his best shot, but misses. Druid goes. It's on Garrison. They turn and they unleash a thunder wave at Garrison. Garrison, I need to make a Constitution saving.
You got it, dude.
DC 12. They're just like,
Ooh.
and they upcast this tiny
Hey.
you're right in the face.
Nice
Oh, you
work.
make the save. That's going to be good. Half this. Real low. 4 points of damage does not knock you back. You hold your position. And the druid looks a little worried that this did not just throw you out of the way.
My bunkmate farted louder than that. Con save to keep up Shield of Faith.
So good. Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah, everything I do is a disadvantage.
Yikes. Still making it with disadvantage. Hero. Pushing your way through.
Changed my digital dice earlier on today. It's working.
So that they cheat all the time?
Yeah, it's a mod. Don't worry about it.
You got the good dice.
All right. That's it for the druid. Then we go to the raven swarms. I'm going to move them out of here. They're not really part of this anymore. The what raven goes. And it is going to try to finish off the Goliath druid. And it does. Pecks at him, just with a beak, gnashes. This guy goes unconscious, screaming, ah! Staff falls from his hands and clatters to the ground right in front of Jareth. Rare even turns and leaps the other way, kind of flying through the air, try to claw at the other one. And it's going to miss. The vine block. This one here moves to the doorway, just slowly advancing on Gretchen Nazoth. And it's actually it can move, I believe. It doesn't move very fast. No, it seems to be very slow, actually. 10 feet as far as it can go. Comes right into this area here, and then it does that same thing the other one did. It raises vines, and all these vines come flying out from it. We need Gretchen and Nazoth and even Riles to make another strength.
Roll high.
Wait, does Baby T have to make it or no?
Yeah, you'll have to make one too because it's a separate effect that just over.
What was the DC?
Okay.
The DC is 12.
Oh, nice! I made it.
Had a girl.
I
Gretch.
baked it.
I think Nazoth fails big time, and he's just stuck against
That's
the wall.
It was so many. This party has so many 8s in strength.
Dude, eat strength.
What happens when you take some of your scores? All right, the other one here sends out a vine trying to grab Bimothy.
Okay.
Bimothy didn't make that. He didn't fail that save, right?
No, I
so good. You
I
haven't been grappled.
No, I haven't grappled.
All right. Vine comes out and you smack it away in panic. Doesn't get you.
Get away from me!
Riles, did you make that save? Oh. Lucky, are you there? You didn't make a save and throw. What a time to go take a pizza break.
The prank save, so he probably failed it.
It's not a pizza break. My laptop's like freaking out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can. Okay. Oh my god. All right.
Nobody likes California pizza.
Hey,
Um.
I like California pizza. All I've had is
Sorry, my computer's going in and out. What's the save?
It is a strength save.
Okay. Do that again. I'm
Or do you
outside. Am I still affected?
Yeah, but the other one came into this room and then threw them out, and you're 15 feet away, which is close.
Yeah.
All right, you make the save again.
Nice.
There you go, Riles.
All right.
Riles, Riles, now that you are outside, I should point something out.
Okay.
You you kind of stumble outside thinking, well, shit, okay, I'm safer out here. And you look off to your left, which would be, stage left. So you're looking off like this way.
Okay.
And you can see down the road that there are actually there are two very large ravens flying in the air over the top of other twig blights that have all been active out in the fields. You look off to your left and you see that there is a third large raven that way, keeping some of the twig blights and needle blights, these other sort of mid-sized blights, keeping only some of them busy. This place is soon to be invaded by more creatures.
And I
And
don't
let
know.
me put them out on like the map.
Are they our
Yeah.
friends?
I don't know what to do with this information. Rouse hasn't seen the what Raven, I don't think.
No, you haven't.
All right.
You see these giant
Yeah.
ravens like up, and there are right now
but all-
there are 5 of these blights kind of like coming towards the house. I'm gonna
They're
put them
here
on the
for
map real
tourism.
quick.
Tell them some jokes. They just flew in for the weekend.
Boy, my wings tired.
Yeah, no,
Blights over there,
Uh-huh.
and there's these larger blights, and then there are twig blights over here too. Hold on a second. Sort of, there's like an army kind of. They're not this close. I'm just putting them on the map, this like right here, so you can have something to see.
And the birds are fighting them.
They're not really fighting them. They're like flying over them and like kind of dive bombing and getting close, but not close enough to like attack them. And some of these blights over in this area, the mid-sized ones, they're flinging their arms and like these thorns are flying up into the air at them. So like they're not totally safe. Here, so you should be able to see these guys on the right, and I'm just going to open up the map. So that weird. You don't know what's going on the other side of this. On the other side of the winery, but you know that these blights are like they're all over them, and some of them seem to be on their way towards the winery. But you guys have bigger things to deal with, meaning these bigger blights right in here. One of them is right in Gretchen's face.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not blinded by the blight. I'm gonna cast vicious mockery. Just one.
Are you
Love it.
Are you wrapped up like a douche?
Always.
I need the but
But boom.
Yeah.
This
that
thing
was-
does
that
not
was a
seem
good
to
one.
maybe
There it
hear you
is.
or understand you, Riles. Give me your joke, but it's
That was it. Blinded by the blight. That was.
I
All
wanna
right.
give you a 7
That's
out of
why it
10 for
wouldn't
that
do
one.
very
That was
good.
really decent.
the blight holds up like a. He's a Russian. All right. Anything else?
If our cantrips bonus, it is a no vicious mockery is an
No.
action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing else.
Alrighty. Garrison, finally up.
Fee fi fo fum. I'm gonna attack you with disadvantage. Hiya! Get over here.
Swing and miss.
Oh,
Ducks out of
stand
the way.
still. Stand still. And that's the start.
All right. Bimothy is up.
All right. With my 10 foot of reach, I'm going to attack the one that's next to Gretchen, the blade. That was the one that was dragging
This
around
one?
thing. Yeah,
This is
that
the
was
one
the
that
one
you guys have been.
that I've been hitting. Yeah,
The original.
the OG.
The OG. The
Yeah.
OG blight.
All right.
Light OG. I'm sure that's a strain.
Mm-hmm. Do I want to make this reckless? Yeah, let's make it reckless.
Alrighty.
So
Blam! You smash that one to pieces.
Nice.
Goes down, stops moving.
And then second attack is going to be against the one on the stairs.
All right.
Also at advantage. Oop, no,
This
sorry.
this weird area around it does not go away. It's not like a spell. It does not require concentration. It's just there. So it's still all difficult terrain in this green area.
Okay.
Second attack on the one to the south will miss.
Yeah, didn't hit it. So that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Then we go to Gretchen.
All right. So it's dead. Thank you very much.
Yes, it is.
And then
You're all in difficult terrain.
You just hear Bimothy screaming.
Oh, it's all right. You're doing great. You're so strong. Look at you. You're so strong.
I hate this.
Killed it.
I hate this so much. I just want to leave.
Do a bonus action attack.
All right.
Spear
There's a hit,
weapon.
5 points.
Nice. And then I will peek around and fire off a Toll the Dead.
All right.
Wisdom.
Fail. Ooh,
Let's
a
go.
strong one. 12
12
damage. Lots of
Nice.
it withers away, but not enough to destroy it.
All right, and then I'll duck back, and that'll do it for my turn.
All righty. Gothias Druid is down and out for the moment. I don't think he's coming back up, but I'll leave him in the initiative just in case something weird happens. Jareth, your turn.
Oh, did I draw an attack of opportunity? Sorry.
You wouldn't have actually needed to. You could have peeked around the corner.
Okay.
You're okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm debating on whether or not coming out of Wild Shape to check out that staff to see if I can control the blights. But I'd probably have to attune to it.
Give me Give me a nature check. You're right there. You can see it. It's right in front of you. Did you give yourself
12.
The only thing you really notice about it with that roll is that it seems to be made of sort of like maybe the same type of like wood vine-like structure that the blights you've seen so far. Same color, same texture.
All right.
You don't know if you'll need to attune to it or what. This guy didn't seem to have like a. Well, I can't tell you much more.
Okay. Bonus.
It looks.
action.
It's also like weeping blood. So like this thing does not look like a good item.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping I can, make it good. Yeah. So bonus action, Jareth comes back, and I'm gonna pick up the staff.
All right, you have it in your hand. It has shrunk down a tiny bit just from the shillelagh kind of fading from it, but it's sticky, and like it leaves like blood on your hand.
Anything else happen?
Nothing happened.
I raise it and attempt to stop the blades. Anything?
Nothing happens. You raise it up. You concentrate like on stop or whatever. You do your best concentrating, try to stretch your mind out, and there doesn't seem to be any direct connection. You might need to attune to it.
Oh, great. That's probably going to take an hour, and we're still in battle.
You also, where you are, you glance out the window. You're right at a window here, and you see off to the south that there are more blights coming through the vineyards in the direction of the house. You guys might need to barricade this place or do something about that.
All right. Hey, more blights are coming. We might need to barricade the building. Just a warning. And then I move. Can I get near this druid with the what raven?
You can get near the raven, yeah, but not near the druid.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use my action to do a cure wounds on myself.
All right.
And that's it.
All right, Nazoth is up. There's a darn blight right in front of him. Let's go for something different. That last attempt with the Eldritch Blast, no good. So I'm gonna go with him. Let's go with him. Which at nat 20. Let's go. Oh wait, no, he's not in melee with that one. He could have stepped to here and Eldritch Blasted this one. Sorry, I thought there was one in melee. Let me do an Eldritch Blast. He wouldn't do that. Me being dumb. Oh, he's at disadvantage though, because
Everything's just
still hits. 11 points of damage and destroys the other Vine Blight.
There you go, Nas.
good job, Nazoth.
That's how you do it, he says. I'm gonna go here and lie down.
And then he probably says something mean, and then
Yeah. I'm gonna go lie down. Been with you, take care of the rest of them. All right, Druid is up. Druid upstairs, now facing a what raven, a Jareth, and a handless hobgoblin. It's going to turn and it's going to throw a thunder wave in the direction of the raven and Jareth. Both of you need to make con save.
19.
All right, you're going to make it. It's going to be half that, 5 points of damage. Let's roll one for the
Exactly
raven.
what I just got. My cure wounds.
The raven fails and goes flying head over heels, ends over here. And it's
not
going to take
To catch him?
11
Do a
damage.
reaction?
Nah, you can't. Movement is movement. The raven looks a little screwed up after that. It kind of picks itself back up. And
got
then it speaks to you, Jareth. And when it speaks, you can actually understand it. It's speaking common. There are many more outside. You cannot hold them off forever.
There, I think I saw at least 6 outside. I'd recommend barricading us in.
Look out that window to the other side, and you see like there's 20 coming from like the south.
Oh, more coming. I'd recommend barricading.
The
Right.
Vine Blights
So
are up.
nonchalantly.
They're all dead. Vine Blights are dead. Ryle's turn.
I don't know. I guess Riles gets in and starts barricading.
All right, there's plenty of stuff in this workroom to grab, to shove up against that door. So
Section.
barricades are being set by Ryle. Let's go to Garrison. Garrison, there's still this druid right here. It turns back towards you. Your best shot.
Oh, okay. Get what you wish for.
I believe in you, Garrison.
Don't call it my best though. And he like takes his arm that's holding on to the railing and swings out at her.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yep. Nope. I said stand
Smash into the
still.
wall.
Feel a lot
duck.
easier if you just let me hit you.
No, never. And they look back like at Jareth, who's still holding that staff. You can see that they're covetous of that. They can see it. It's close. Bimothy is up.
Can Bimothy fit through these double doors down
Yeah.
here?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cool. Is it still difficult terrain inside of here?
It is.
Okay. So
If your mirthful leaps, though, I think will let you avoid some of them. Jump over.
I could jump over them. I mean, still, yeah, it would cost normal movement because it still costs movement, but yeah, we'll do Mirthful Leap or the Ungraceful Hop as it's
Mhm.
called. Where did
Smash
I
your head in the
put
ceiling.
that? Where did I put that? Features, traits, actions. Ungraceful Hop. So 5, so it adds an extra 5 feet to my jump, whatever that is. So I should theoretically be able to just jump over to the end of the room here.
Mhm.
And then, so 5, 10, 15, 20. From down here, with my 10-foot reach, am I able to still hit the person up on the banister?
Do you have any movement left? I feel like that's close.
I can move more, yeah. I've only used 15 feet of movement, 20 maybe at most.
You've used 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
hop
think
over the,
so. Let's put you on the map, like where you are above.
Okay.
So for reference, you're right about there.
Mm-hmm.
They are 10 feet up already. I think maybe you can reach. I think you can reach.
If I can get closer as well too.
If
Be
you want to
like
get
right
closer, you could like if you want to climb up on one of the barrels, you could do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll climb up on
That'll
top
be
of the
another
barrel.
10 feet, which 10 feet of movement will put you from here to here or here, whichever one. I'll put you on the upper level.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
a better spot because you're standing on a cache.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll climb up there and take a swipe at the druid.
Go for it.
We will also make this reckless.
Alrighty.
If I can get my reckless attack to work. There we go.
That's a hit. 10 points of damage.
And then second attack with my offhand. 19 to hit.
That'll hit too. 6 more points. This one was not hurt yet, so it is still up.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, now I got to roll 2 con saves to see if it loses its barks. Well, bark skin goes away. It's gonna be a lot easier to hit after that second one. All this wood gets splintered and goes flying, leaving patches of it on the guy.
Stop hitting this guy! No.
All right, Gretchen's up.
All right. Let's see. So from here, can I see her or the druid, the Garrison's fighting?
No, they're kind of around a corner. So like the door, if you look at the upper section, is let me I'm trying to point out pointer. The door that he came out is like right here, and you're kind of up here. So like there, the angle's not right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You'd have to get to the door.
So this
You
door,
were
right?
you were up here, right? So 5, 10,
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
15,
I'm just
20.
20, 25.
I mean, this is all difficult terrain.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So you could get to here. You could get to the door.
Okay.
And then you can see her. You can see her from
Okay. Let's go ahead and just do a Toll the Dead then.
all right.
And she's been damaged, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fails to save big time.
Nice. 9 damage.
9 damage. You leave her reeling.
Oh.
You still have your spiritual weapon unless you've taken a bonus action.
No. Let's see. I don't think I can get it to anyone though.
I can go 20 feet.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it could fly. Could it just fly
Yeah,
straight
just fly
to her?
right up. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's move it up onto the upper level.
Oh, crit.
Oh wow! All right, you smash. The weapon comes up, smashes her like right dead center,
It
and
flies
like,
straight towards her. Just
and just right like a John Woo film. She goes flying like right out the window. Shear a thud on the ground outside.
Oh, nice.
Garrison, you glance out the window and you see her just down on the ground, dead, staring up at the sky.
Oops.
Fast Drew is toast at this point. Jareth is up.
I was just thinking, because something when I was a paladin, is there something like a bless or a purify that would help the staff?
You haven't rolled high enough to know.
Let's try again.
You've already kind of checked. You've checked your knowledge. You're kind of can't just check again.
Damn. All right.
You got like 2 options at this point. Go to somebody else and see if they know something. Try to attune to it and see what happens. See what knowledge you gain from attuning. That's going to take more time than you got at the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to move down here so I can get down and lock that door over here and barricade it.
All right.
So-
Which one are you trying to get to?
So let me just move down. So it's on the ground floor.
Like over here.
This. Yeah.
All right. So I'll help you out here. I'll let you 10 feet to there because you have to go through somebody. And then another, you're going downstairs here. It's going to be about 25 to there. You'll have to dash to get to that door
Okay.
this round. So you'll only have bonus actions left, which will be over. Like you run through this door, find yourself in like a little sort of mud room between the outside and the fermentation vat. There is the door is open at the moment, but you can close it with a.
Yes, please.
You won't be able to lock it, maybe, or barricade it till next.
I can
There is some stuff in here. Oh, there looks like. Let me check it real quick. There might be something in here to help you out. This is storage. There are bear hooks on the sort of hooks on the walls here for like shelves. I'm sorry, for like cloaks and stuff. Shelves here that hold several pairs of stained sandals and oversized shoes. There is so this door to the outside is designed to be locked down with a 5-foot long wooden beam that's on the ground. There are brackets on the door. It just looks like they pulled it off and never put it back on. You can do that
I
next
can really
round.
shut the door
though.
for now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so shut the door. Next round I'll do that.
let's see where things are out. You move pretty quick. I'm gonna roll something right here. All right, you guys have about 6 rounds to maybe try to lock this place down before the blights get here. 'Cause they keep getting sort of distracted by these flying ravens out. Nazoth is up. He's going to just dash kind of this way, and with difficult terrain, he'll end up kind of in this room. I'll put him over here towards this door. He's heading towards another door to try to lock. The druid's dead. The were-raven that is with you, he sees Jareth run off. He's like, yes, lock down all the doors, quick! And he jumps off the balcony. Ends up flying down kind of between this cask here, the lower floor, and he runs towards this. He kind of disappears from sight. Then we go to Riles.
I already barricaded that door. We already killed.
You sound real distant.
Yeah.
Better now.
Yeah.
Eat the bag.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go over to where Gretchen was. There's no more bad guys in the building, are there?
None that you see.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start making my way towards this door, but I don't think I can get that far even with the dash. Because it's difficult to run here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can move about 25 with the dash. I think you have 25-foot movement. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So with the dash, you can move 25 through 11.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Karis.
Garrison, the most helpful person this entire fight.
That's quite nice of you. Thank you. Garrison looks around and feels that there's not much of a threat left to him, but everyone's been calling out that we should barricade. We did recognize the cart on the way in, but it's not filled with the delivery we need.
No, and these blights are going to be here before you can.
So he's going to yell out, like, "What's our plan? What do you want to do? Are we going to try to hold this place down?"
I thought you were the one with the plan. Okay.
I just got here.
That means you had plenty of time to plan something.
Okay, you stand by the door. I'll wish you luck. How about that?
I already used my luck.
All right, well, I'll make my way down there. How do I can only get to that from this side?
Yeah, but you can go
All right.
downstairs here.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that was like broken or something.
No, it's just meant to be like
10.
this is like the upper level.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'd put
So I'll put you on the lower level.
Oh, well, that might be difficult terrain stairs.
No, they're kind of at a long angle, so I'm just treating them as straight up because they go down
Okay.
like it's only 10 feet as a drop,
That is
and they're long.
his action and his movement and bonus action. Nothing I can do to help, right? As an action. Yep, that's it.
Alrighty then. So you're coming down the stairs here. What else is here? Let's clean all the getting ugly.
Let the
I'm gonna grab them,
bodies
move
get
them off
out
to
of
the side. So that way we can have I'll pull them out later. Oops. I gotta leave the blight there, just so we know where the difficult terrain is. Oh, yeah, where'd the guy go? I'll leave those two guys because they're difficult trackers. All right, mostly cleaned out at the moment. The druids. Garrison, give me a perception.
I don't have hands, but I do have
Timothy 2.
eyes.
Timothy, give me a perception.
Where Naz go?
Where what?
He was Naz. He
Oh,
was
I got him here.
Okay.
And I realize, yes, he's moving slower too because he's up. All right. Moving on. Bimothy.
All right. Does it look like this door is able to be locked, or does it need something to be put in front of it to barricade it?
That door looks like it can be locked as well. Looks like there is it's possible to barricade.
Okay.
Might actually, let me check it real quick. I don't think anybody has come through that door, and it looks like there's something on. One moment. The single, so that door here is already barred shut.
Okay.
These
Cool.
ones are open. You glance around the room. I'm going to bring you back down to the lower level, just because everybody else is down there. You can see that these doors don't have a bar, but there is a loose chain hanging from a couple of handles that could be with a padlock kind of hanging there.
Okay. Yeah, Timothy will hop down and chain this door up.
All right, you start locking down this one. There's a little door here. Same thing. That one can also be, I think, barred. Yep, that one can be barred from the inside too. Nazoth will deal with that next round.
And then my panic will drop, and I'll be back to normal size.
Alrighty. Gretchen.
Let's see. So I guess I'll just help barricade these doors. That's what we're currently doing, right?
Yeah, this door is barred.
Okay.
These ones are open. These need to be barricaded.
Okay. So I'll
Nazoth has got
barricade
this
these.
one. Jarrett's got the other ones on the far side. You look
What was
under.
Ryle's
Give me a
working on?
perception check from Gretchen, quick.
Okay.
Barricade this one if you can.
So one to
Gretchen,
the
you
north?
hear like a startled squawk coming from like the area where the werewolf ran. There's a door down here, and it sounds like there's something going on over there.
Okay. I don't know if I can make it there.
Yeah, right now you're at the doors here. You how much movement did you use to get there?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Less
Yeah,
if I
I
go
can't get to the
diagonal.
other ones, but you can close these doors and start putting like a barrel in front of them, or you can. Ryle suggested going out and this one down. It's up to you. There.
Okay, I'll at least shut this one.
All
So
right.
I'll move outside here, shut that.
All right.
and
You
then-
give me another perception check. Ryle.
Uh oh.
Oh no.
You hear something from like this is a sloped sort of grade that goes down to the basement. You were told about that by the shoot, what are their names?
The family.
Yeah, by the family. You were told about that there was like a ramp that goes down to the basement where more wine is stored. And you can hear a shuffling coming up that sound of scraping like wood on stone.
Martikov family.
And yeah, the Martikovs. And you can probably even see a little bit of like a shadow against the wall. Like
Something's
locking this
coming up
door
from the
is
basement.
not gonna help you.
Nope. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna use the dash action.
Jump back through and close the doors.
Yeah. Something's coming up from the basement.
Uh oh.
All right. Let's go to Jareth. Jareth, you can bar that door this round.
Yep, doing that.
And you can move.
Timothy's got that door. I don't need to worry about this area because this goes up, right? I saw that from up top.
Which one?
This one here, the darked out area.
That door is cracked open a little bit. You know that it goes both up and down. To the basement and to the floors above.
Okay, so So I assume
You
I
don't
just
think it
heard
goes
scream.
outside.
I heard Gretchen scream basement, so I'm gonna come over to this door.
All right.
And then do I have a interaction left to close it?
Yeah, I'll give you an interaction. It's not locked or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's capable of being locked, but you could like barricade it with like barrel or tools or whatnot. If you
Oh, I don't have control to close these doors.
Yeah, these don't actually these are not.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about that. That's closed. I'm gonna put a little red mark on them on the ones that you guys have barricaded.
Okay, so I attempt to shut that, and then next round I'll grab one of these barrels down here and start applying them against the door, I guess.
All right. Do this. Come on. Roll 20. Sometimes I swear, roll 20. Being mean. All right, the red ones are barred. Just gonna do this. And that. Nazoth is gonna go right after you, and he's gonna lock this one down.
This one's locked over here, right on the top.
Should be.
Yeah, that one too.
And this one, and this one, I think.
You're locking that down on your turn. It's just gonna be.
Okay.
We'll get back to that. I'm just doing it as they happen. You guys, the Horde. It's now been, I think, 2 rounds or 1 round. The Horde's coming in 6, so let's put. I'm gonna remark it. I'm gonna put the countdown. 5 rounds to Horde. Every time we get to it, that's gonna drop by, just in case some other shit happens. Because something is happening. You can hear it. In fact, I gotta roll something real quick. I gotta roll 2 things. All right. Alrighty, okay. Now I am organized. And all right, Jareth is gone. Nazoth is gone. Lock down that door. The Raven is in some trouble. You guys can now hear fighting from that corridor. They got more down here. They're coming from the basement. And Garrison, you kind of look through the stairs, and through the slats of the stairs, you see him kind of come back to the door here. I'm going to reveal just enough so you can see him. And he's fighting something in the door, kind of pecking. Ooh, messes something up.
Ooh. Peck the shit out of that.
Oh, here. All right. And then he kind of moves back through the door and closes this. Great. We need to barricade this one. But something's coming from the basement. Riles is up.
Yeah, we can hear them from this basement too. Riles just goes and Gretchen hasn't barricaded that door yet, has she?
No.
Okay, yeah, barricaded.
No.
Barrel on the door.
Alright.
Yeah. Barricaded.
All right, I almost forgot something. Okay. You see a giant needle sticking out of it.
Ah!
No thanks.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little hurt at this point. All right. Riles has moved where? Oh, you're barricading, right?
Yeah,
So let's do that.
barricading. Do I see the blight?
Yeah, as you're coming down, like you see them like coming up from below.
All right.
Let me put them on the map.
Do I have the action time to shoot at a vicious marker? I don't think I do.
No, you need to block. You either do
Yeah,
block the
Barricade
door,
or shoot
or
vicious
like move stuff in
marker.
front of the door, or you barricade. Yeah, these things, they look a little bit different than you haven't seen the needle blights up close. They still look humanoid. They're not quite as big as Swamp Thing, but they have thorns and spikes sticking out of them. Like there's an image over in Discord of them, human shaped, like that, spiky humanoid. Still made of like the same sort of dark, strange wood. All right, that one is now barricaded. Garrison, you are coming down. The Were-Raven is down below the stairs, like trying to hold off some things that are coming.
I have very limited movement, but what can you like get in between the barrels?
You
or
can.
you
You can go like around them this way. You can get through them between, like the probably between the stairway in them is too narrow, but you can get between them.
Okay, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, because Naz is in the way. And
Oh,
then,
I could have moved Naz. Give you because he just barricaded.
yeah, but then 15, and then 5, 10, 15. He's kinda over here.
Yeah, you're kind of threading the needle. You can push some of these barrels if you want. Like I can put you here, and you can get ready to like barricade the door when he goes. Or
Yeah, so
you can push stuff in front of it right now because he moved back and closed the door.
Alright, yeah, so I'll just try to like roll some of these barrels that I'm next to, just like towards the door, etc.
All right. There might be one more round of attacks on the door here, and we'll deal with that because I think you had to dash to get that.
Yeah, I don't have a lot left, so.
All right. You're in position. Bimothy, you lock down this door.
Yep.
You just basically, you don't know where the key is for the padlock, but it's open, and you just
Mhm.
like put the chain on
Don't
these
care.
things, wrap it up, and chink, and that one
Very,
is
like-
locked up.
Like that very nervous of like trying to get the padlock around the chain and it's not going in, and it's just like God, and finally gets it. And let's see, what else? Just to be safe, he's gonna move over here and start to try and barricade this door if he can. The one that goes into the other
Just
barrel
as a
room.
secondary one.
This is a secondary, yeah.
All right, we'll do that in
He's-
the next round.
He's nervous and he doesn't care. If it's a door, he's locking it.
All right, Gretchen, that door has been barricaded by Riles. What do you want to do?
Let's see.
we
I don't
should-
think there's anything I really can do except for wait.
All right, the doors that are probably the least secure are the one that the Gretchen, the one that you're on, does not have like a bar to put on it. You just kind of you pushed a couple barrels in front of it. The door, Jareth has not locked his down yet, but he's on the other side of the room. Do you want to be standing in front of this door here, or move away from it, or what? Those, you know that there's blights on the other side. Cut a glimpse of them as like you were closing them.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll stay here. If anyone's coming through, I've got the highest AC, so.
All right. Horde approaches, and right after that, at that door that you're on, Gretchen, slam. Oh, and a big fist punches right through the door.
God.
And you see this face of a needle blight on the other side, right there. Another one right next to it. There just seems to be a few kind of in the way, and they start pushing their way through. This one here is going to try to make an attack against you, Gretchen, with a claw, but it's gonna you'll have you'll have some cover.
Okay.
And it does not get at you. It's reaching through, but this door's compromised. They busted through. Zombies at the door.
Breach!
Zombies.
Breach!
All right. Meanwhile, over at this door where the were-raven is, blam! Let me roll for the were-raven. He's trying to hold the door. Is not. The door gets smashed open, and again, pushed open. You see this needle blight in there. Another one's like right kind of behind it. They're crowded up, and then you can hear a human voice, female. Get them! Get them! And let's see, a little blast of flame is going to come through the door towards our were-raven. Uh-oh. That's going to hit. Only 1 point of damage. Not too much. Let me put them in the room. Garrison, you can see that there's a couple of blights, like right here on the other side of the door. The fire came off from the darkness to the side. You can't see where. But I'll put them here. DK. Jareth is up. You gonna barricade this door, Jareth?
Yep. And
Alrighty.
I'd like to call Nazareth over to help just in case.
All right.
And then bonus action, because I'm probably going to need it. Actually, I'm going to call in a spirit totem.
Which one?
Probably
The bear is the one that gives the
bear.
hit points, right?
Yeah, we're calling on the bear.
Alrighty.
So it'll give 30. So
That's within
that's
30
kind
feet
of
or
in the
something?
middle. Yeah, so if you can put it in between a bunch of us that can get it.
Mhm.
So we'll get.
There you go. Within 30 feet, that's
uh,
going to be everybody. Just appears on the stairs.
Okay, so 5 plus my druid level, so 8 temp hit points to everybody, and you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws while you're in the aura.
All right. This is a good one to have for holding the doors. Do you want to move it all?
No, I'm gonna stay here and try to kind of push against
Just
it.
hold the door? Or
Yeah.
hold the barricade? They'll give it a little bit more
Oh,
strength.
the door.
They'll have to roll against your
Oh,
strength
no.
first, and then they'll have to also beat the DC.
Okay.
So
Oh,
sort of 2
no.
layers.
So everybody take 8 temp, please. Save your butts.
Thank you.
Nazoth is up. He is right here. You were calling him over towards you?
Yeah,
Towards Jareth?
I'm gonna need some help.
All right. He'll come over here to help you barricade. Then we're going to go to the Raven. Raven tries to slam the door shut again on this thing and work on barricade. So we'll do that in a minute. He basically just closes the door again. This guy pushed it open a little bit. He pushed it back. You know what? Let's see if he can hold it. I'm just going to do another.
He's got advantage, so
Yeah.
hopefully.
What I roll?
Hey, 19.
All right, that's pretty good. Needle blights are not weak. They're not super strong. Still unable to get it. Push it. The door is still open. Unfortunately, they're fighting over the door. This guy, the were-raven, is using up. He'll peck at this thing too. He can use one action, try to hold, and then he'll just peck through them. But does not get it. The needle blight has to use its action, pushing it open. It's not its turn just yet. Riles is up.
I can't like see it vicious mockery, can I?
The one here, you can.
Okay, yeah.
It's in the doorway. You gonna throw him a vicious mockery?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw him a vicious mockery. What are you, dog? Bark. Yeah, that wasn't my best work, but it's what we got.
Looks like it just made.
Ah! No, wait, no, cunning words. You're not making it.
Cutting words?
Yeah, do I have time
Yeah.
for that?
You want to use cutting words for your 3 points?
No, I don't.
All right, probably a good idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
Against these guys, you might have to use chopping words, sawing.
Chopping words, sawing words, yeah.
I'm
Splitting
giving you material.
words.
Splitting
Chainsaw
words.
words.
Chainsaw words. Whittling words.
Words.
All right, Riles, you throw that, you move away a little bit. I think because of the angle you're at, it won't be able to get it on you.
Okay.
Garrison is up.
How's Who Raven looking? Is he like all beat up and on his last legs, or is he okay?
He's looking pretty hurt. Not last legs, but like he's hurt. There's a big needle like sticking out.
All right. So since Garrison's kind of useless, as our barbarian continues to tell him, he's going to.
That was it. That was not in character. That was out of character.
You could also
I-
try to push the door closed or something like that if you want to make your own.
Yeah,
or-
I'm a disadvantage at that anyway.
But you'll have straight up. You'll have it straight up because right now the bear totem is giving you advantage.
Ooh.
Cancel out.
Okay.
Cancel out.
So
I'll
I
do
will
that
do
if
that. I will get side by side with Mr. Raven, and I will use a athletics
Uh-huh.
to try to close the door.
Go for it.
Shitty.
Well, let's see. He meant real shittier.
When you get it,
He does.
Oh,
Got him.
No.
Door gets closed. Someone needs to get over there and start barricading it. Garrison and the What Raven are holding it. You got anything else?
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Fey gift, which I can use twice a day. And now that we're level 3, I get to choose one of these. And I am going to choose, it is called Spite. And let's see if you can look that up there. It's the last one on there. Until the start of your next turn, the first time the creature you help, which is going to be Who Raven, hits a target with an attack roll, it's going to get disadvantage the target to hit him back, if that makes sense.
So the door's closed right now. Does it only last for a round?
I don't
Or
know.
is it? Yeah, it does until the start of your next turn. So there's nothing for him to attack. If you guys successfully hold the door shut, like he won't get that. Do you still want to use it?
Yep, because I got nothing else to do. So
All right.
And he got hella temporary hit points too, right?
He did. He got those 8 hit points, but he's looking a lot
Yeah.
better.
So with this thing, I could have given him the temp hit points, but he already has them. So
All right, Riles, don't forget you've got 8 temp hit points too.
Nice.
All right. All right, good job, Garrison. Bimothy, you are up. You're going to barricade this one here?
Yes.
All right, so you just reach in, grab a couple of these barrels, pull them through, stick them on the door. There's no chain or lock or anything on this one. You just have to do it physically.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fine.
That's not a
barricade that if we were to barricade the outer door.
The outer door is already barricaded, but he's just
Yeah,
putting another one in.
But Bimothy
Just in
doesn't
case.
care. Bimothy is frantically trying to barricade every door he can see.
Well,
Speaking
there's
of,
also, there's a staircase that goes upstairs here.
oh yeah, I know. I'm going up there next. Because he knows. He can
Are
see
you
those two
barricading
doors.
yourself inside then?
Oh no! I'm not barricading myself inside. I'm barricading this door so that it keeps the
Oh.
staircase closed
Also,
off.
you're gonna go
Did
up
we
the middle
did we
staircase
just
faster.
delete you?
And then
Where'd you go?
I'm still here. I'm still on the.
It's right there.
Yeah, he's outside the door.
I'm still
Oh,
there.
I have to reload. I did something.
Okay.
So are you saying you're gonna go
Uh,
up the middle staircase?
I'm gonna go up the middle staircase and start barricading the two doors that are on the
Got
upper
it.
level.
All right.
So
So how are you going to get up there, though?
this middle staircase?
Oh, that middle staircase. I thought you were talking about the one that's under the vine blight.
Well, no, that's also part of the reason that he's barricading it, because there is that
Got it.
staircase that comes from upstairs. But he can see that there are two other doors that are on the upper banister.
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then use it. And then that'll be where.
All right. I should also point out that this door over here is not barricaded.
That's okay. Yeah, so he's gonna run up there, and I guess he uses action to barricade this door.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be all the movement he's gonna be able to get to there.
All right. Gretchen is up and is facing blights.
I am. Is my spiritual weapon still up?
Yeah. Hasn't been a minute yet,
upgraded.
although it's been probably close to it.
That's what I was. Yeah.
I don't think it's been a minute yet, but
Okay.
it's let's say
Oh,
that it's got
cool.
2 rounds left. I think
Okay.
this is right on the early side of the map.
So let's go ahead and
Send it through the door.
send it through the. There's already a hole through the door, right?
There is. The door is like kind of broken.
All right. So I'm gonna try to send it through the hole. Try not to bash more than I have to.
All right, good.
All right. 18 hit.
Yes, it does. 8 points of damage. Doesn't destroy it, but it messes it up good.
All right, and then let's toll the dead.
Alrighty. Looks like it's going to make the save with a 14.
Okay.
Does not. The Horde. Needle Blights. There's one here at the door fighting Gretchen. It's going to try to claw straight up, and then the one next to it's going to try to claw. You have a little bit of a +2 to your AC for the second one. A miss. The one to the south is going to try to get through the door with Garrison again. Garrison, now that you're working with the What Raven here, roll an athletics check with advantage because the 2 of you are holding this.
Alright, put your wings into it, buddy.
I don't think you're going to fail this. Hold on.
So I feel weird about it being at advantage, but I'll take it.
No, because the thing is, you're sort of like you're using his sort of like roll in a way. Like he doesn't have disadvantage. He's using your bonus.
Plus the bear.
Yeah, plus the bear. So I'm letting you roll. All right, you guys. The door is not going anywhere for the moment. Needle Blights are doing what they're trying to do their best. You see a little bit of flames kind of blast off the door from like around the sides, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's just that doesn't even. You hear somebody kind of calling out in frustration. Get it open! Get it open! Jareth, you're up. You want to?
Our door.
Huh?
Does anything push against our door?
No, nothing comes against. You haven't. Nothing's happening over there at the moment.
Okay, then I'm going to, if you can dash me up to the door on the second level on the left-hand side, the opposite one Bimothy is going to.
All right, so that's 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. You'll be up around here. You have 60-foot movement, right?
Yeah.
I'll put you about there on the or at the window. All right.
Bonus. Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna give myself some. Actually, is anybody hurting for health here?
Who? Raven? What Raven?
The what
Raven
Raven?
might.
The what? I mean, after you gave that those points, like everybody looks kind of okay.
What about Naz?
Nazoth's still at 7 hit points, but he's got the Tempest. I would hold off if you've got like healing. I would hold off at this point. You might need it if somebody goes down.
Okay, I'll use a bonus action to create 3 more stones if I can.
All right, can definitely do that. Nazoth is going to stay where he is. He's going to keep just listening at the door. He'll let you know if anybody comes that way. What Raven starts barricading. Riles is up. I'm going to put a barricade on this southern door now.
These stupid lights aren't getting my jokes. Let's see if they get this one. And he pulls out his crossbow and tries to shoot.
All right. Dook. Yeah, it gets the message loud and clear and drops.
Ha ha! Bitch. Birch.
Birch?
Yeah.
Take that, Birch.
Nice.
I'm going to give you inspiration.
Thank you.
Birch, please.
I knew these dad puns would pay off one day.
After all that failed,
Yeah,
that's a good punchline. Just forget the damn spell. Use the crossbow. and then the joke lands.
And then the joke lands. Yeah, now he kicks back and lights a cigarette. Kidding. Not
All right.
actually, but emotionally he does.
All right, Garrison. This door is now barricaded. You can only hope that it's strong enough to keep the blights out. Do you want to do anything else?
Sorry, double muted. Can we move barrels in front of it to double that effort, or is this?
Yeah, you can start putting stuff in front of it, make it even harder for anything to get through if they do bust the door.
Yeah, Garrison will do that. That's really his best option outside of like starting to retreat to the top of the stairs, but he's slow, so he's just gonna try to hold this line the best he can.
All right, I think what I'll do is, since you guys have all these barrels here, we're going to treat this as sort of a double barricaded door, which means that any attempts to sort of bust through it's going to be at disadvantage. It's just all right, Timothy. Timothy's running upstairs, right?
Yas.
Are you going to barricade this door?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any? You run over there and there's like nothing to like put in front.
It's not one that also like locks.
It doesn't have a bar on.
There's a banister. Just
You
break
rip
down
the
the banister.
apart, just like.
Could I
Yeah.
do that? Can I break the banister off and try and jam it in the door?
We'll
to
say
keep
that you
it-
start. Do you have like an axe or something? You can just start
Yes,
hacking.
I do. I have an axe and a sword.
And a sword. Sure. Yeah, you start like, or if you have like a dagger or tools of any kind, you might be able to use that to jam it too.
Nah, I don't have any of that.
All right, so you start hacking
yeah.
away at the banister. It's going to take you a couple rounds to get pieces. You don't hear anything on the other side. Nothing has opened the door. If you want to peer out, you can.
No, he's too scared to look. He's just more worried about getting it closed.
Gretchen, you're still fighting needle bloods down. There's another one coming up.
All right. I think it's gonna be the same thing. So let's go ahead and throw.
Same thing, the double whammy.
Yeah, let's throw that spiritual weapon,
All right, I'll roll a saving throw. That's going to hit.
and then
And then it looks
okay.
like it made the save with a 13.
So I'm not even gonna bother rolling the toll.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right.
Right
Good
after
9
you
damage.
go, the horde gets sir. Dude. This guy moves up. And there's one more behind him
Okay.
that has come up the slope. Again, there'll be 2 more attacks on Gretchen. One straight up, one with a -2.
Ooh.
AC
Straight up
17, and do they both hit?
Oh.
I think they do. Is
The
it 17 hit?
17 does not.
All right. The 21 will be a 19 because it's got a minus. Because
Yeah, the
quite-
19 hits.
19 hits too. All right. So that 1 hit for 5 points. Clawing at you. All right. I'm going to roll 1 disadvantage strength check against this door down in the south. Nothing. Thunk. Very well barricaded at the moment. Jareth, you are up.
Okay, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to dash to the first bedroom and see if I can grab something to come back out and barricade the door.
Look for something to barricade. There's stuff in this first. As soon as you come up, like the door is open here, you see that there's a loom in here and some other stuff. It's been kind of a little bit looted, but let me describe the room just in case there's something else in here. Hold on. There's a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet here, and a loom that takes up the far side of the room. You look around, and there's a cabinet right to your right, and you see a key hanging from a loop of twine. You don't know where that goes to, but there's one right there. The contraption to the northern wall, the printing press, is sorry, it's a printing press. It's not a loom. And there are wine like labels kind of all over the place in here. It's also tools and glue and stuff like that. There's enough tools that you can grab stuff in here to jam this door.
Okay, I'll grab those and the keys, and then
All right.
I should still have enough movement to come back outside the door and do, if the door was already open, an interaction to shut it, if that's fine. And then
This is just with a dash.
yeah.
The door was, I think this door was open. Yeah, you won't be able to like kind of like jam it up this round, but you're back at the door with some stuff. Maybe to grab like the chair or clothes.
Okay.
You got the. All right, next round you can start barricading. Nazoth's still holding position, still hears nothing over there. And then we go to the Raven, who's helping Garrison continue to barricade. And he looks over toward Gretchen, who's fighting in the corner. And should I go help them? Do you need help?
A little might be nice.
Yeah, I got it.
Go
All right.
help somebody.
Hold.
I'll stay here because I can't really go anywhere else anyway.
Oh yeah.
He kind of squeezes past you and goes this way to help Gretchen, but he won't be able to attack this. Too many people and stuff in the way. Riles is up.
They got the last check, so he's gonna keep on firing off what works.
I think you need to rename your bow.
Oh yeah.
Another one goes down.
The punchline.
What's the joke? Yep, punchline. You shoot, you score.
Oh, these are all terrible. I'm looking at tree puns, and there's not a single good one here. I'm not going to subject anyone to it. He's just going to giggle to himself and be glad his crossbow
Come on.
If a blade falls in the hallway, does anybody hear it?
Oh! That was a good one, Jared.
Thank you.
It was a joke.
You're missing the obvious one. Like, make it like a tree and leave.
Oh, yeah, make like a tree and leave. Yeah.
All right. You have a whole nother round to figure out another one, but you took one down. 2 kills for Ryle.
Ba-dum.
Garrison, you're
Punchline's
still
working.
holding this door. Is there anything else you want to do on this round? I mean, you could spend your action just holding it.
Yeah, he's gonna move in, and he's going to use a little bit of his lay on hands pool on himself. So I'm just gonna use 5 points.
All right.
What are you up to now at this level?
I get 15, but I'm not sure what that's based on because some of my things are hysterical. Like I can't use one of my paladin abilities because my stats are so low.
Which one?
Here it is, Divine Sense. You can use this feature 0 times per day because it's my charisma, and I have
Charisma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
could use that a few times 'cause I'm
Paladin
so
charisma. I
charismatic.
love it.
I thought there was a minimum of 1 on them. Is there not?
Nope. Well, it says my proficient. Or let's see. It says modifier +1, and if you have a negative modifier, you sure don't get 1.
Nope.
They got the scared barbarian and the no charisma paladin.
Yeah.
Non-charismatic paladin.
He doesn't have hands. So anyway, that's the start.
Alrighty. I'm gonna look up this paladin thing because sometimes they say minimum 1 when they don't say it elsewhere. This is divine sense, right?
I'm sure I wouldn't even be allowed to be a paladin with these
Yeah,
stats.
you can use this. You can, it's a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma. You're right. It does not say minimum 1.
Yeah, I mean, in truth, I think I wouldn't be able to be a paladin with a 8 charisma.
There's
you
no
know?
there's no stat minimum on any of the characters. It's only if you multiclass.
Oh, that's funny.
You could
So you
you
wouldn't
could
be
be
able
an
to
8. You
multiclass.
could be a wizard with an intelligence of 8. Your DCs are gonna suck and your spells are gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I got a
That's another
9 BC.
Yeah, don't. I would suggest not taking spells that require saving. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
everything's gonna be.
don't you worry.
Oh, did you? Did you take it?
No.
Face
Garrison
me!
built for one thing and one thing only, and it sure isn't spellcasting.
Alrighty. All right. So you healed some hit points. Good. Dimothy, you're upstairs. The door's now locked. You have barricaded.
I've destroyed the banister.
You destroyed the
Uh,
banister, rip a piece off, you shove it in like the sides of the door, you slam the door closed.
Yeah.
We'll say that one it's gonna take your whole round to kind of do. You probably
That's fine.
do you have like a dagger or something on you? Or
Nope.
pitons or anything like that, climbing equipment?
No,
Nope, none of that stuff. So yeah, you're basically hacking off a piece of like the railing and making like little shards of wood and just jamming them under the door like door stops.
yeah. I'm taking like a big piece and just trying to like I don't know jam it in between the like I don't know if there's a handle or something like that, just to kind of like underneath the handle and into the floor or something like that.
Roll an intelligence check.
Ah, yes, I'm good at that.
Do you have? Are you proficient in any tools?
I am proficient in horn.
Yeah, that's not going to help you here.
Wrong gunner.
So yeah, other than that, so just straight intelligence.
Yeah, straight intelligence.
Yeah.
All right, looks secure to you.
Oh, all right. Timothy's not thinking because he's scared.
All right. That's going to take up your whole round.
Yep, that's cool.
Then we'll go to Gretchen. Gretchen, you're still fighting needle blights downstairs.
Yep.
It's another one around the corner here. Same
All right,
thing.
I think this is my last turn of the
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, so let's attack with it. Oh, that's gonna miss.
And then it vanishes. And then same thing. Are you doing another Toll the Dead?
Yeah. Wait, has this one been damaged?
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, let's do Toll. Well,
I just
yeah, it beat it anyway. No worries.
tried. Right after you go, the Horde, one round away now. The Needle Blight moves in, tries to attack you. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ignore that one. That was the Vine Blight. I don't know why I still had that guy up. The Needle Blight. Claws come your way. Fumble. Big time miss. The other ones are not getting through this barricaded door. Garrison, you've put barrels and other stuff, and like there's just no way to open this. They get tools. The druid is still kind of screaming on the outside. You can hear him like, "Get that door open! Tear it down!" And you can hear them like kind of scratching at it with like claws and stuff like that, but they're not getting through any. Jareth, you are upstairs. You're going to barricade?
Yep.
All right. Same thing for you. Give me an intelligence check. Because you're working kind of like with smaller stuff. You have better stuff than Bimothy. So like it's not going to be as hard as his check. But I still need to see how you. And do you have any tools? Is Jareth proficient
in tools?
in any tools?
Just my herbalism kit is the only tool I'm
Yeah, that's not going to help you here. So you think you do a better job than? Well, you think you do an okay job. The best you can do. That's going to take your. That's going to take your whole round. You're literally like shoving stuff in the cracks of the door. No, it's going to take your whole round to do that.
Oh, okay.
Nazoth's still holding the down there. You see, here's nothing. The Raven is going to try to help Gretchen with a peck. Thing's got a little bit of bonus to its AC, but that's not going to help. 5 points to it. And then Claw. Oops, I rolled twice. It's going to miss with the Claw. Then we go to Ryle.
Hello.
Riles is your turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Punchline again. Set up. Punchline.
Book, that hits.
Nice.
And you drop it.
Riles is he's just dropping. Yep, killing it. I had a joke and then I forgot it, and now I can't. My notes app isn't loading, so no
Dropping
jokes.
like leaves.
Dropping like
drop pretty quick,
leaves.
Gretchen. You don't see dropping like fleas.
Leaves.
Leaves. Oh, dropping like leaves.
I got you there right.
Gretchen, you don't see any of those coming up. You now have a chance to kind of lock that door up once you get maybe next round.
Okay.
Garrison.
So since we're super buffed up here, I guess he will kind of just climb over everything with difficult terrain, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just kind of in this like space here for now. And that's action and movement.
Alrighty. Bimothy.
Okay, Timothy, feeling confident that this here door is barricaded.
Perfect. You just pat your hands, give yourself a pat on the back as well. Yeah,
Yep.
job well done.
Well done. Yep. He is going to rush down. So wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to rush back down to here. And that's going to be his turn.
All righty. Gretchen, are you going to start barricading this door again?
Yes.
All righty.
So yeah, move barrels and whatever I can.
Round 1. More barrels being put in position. The horde. A couple of these doors, you guys hear, and like from over here, you hear a thud. From the north, Bimothy, like beyond this door, you can hear something scratching beyond, and then like this door is also shaking. Chains are kind of pulling, but the doors are holding. No. I'm going to pull you guys out of initiative. You guys have barricaded this place up. We're going to go into sort of free form now.
Can I go check the other door just because I know Bimothy's scared and he might need a little help?
I don't know why you would. I feel like that's a little metagamey to assume that he fucked up.
I know he's panicking, and I was busy on the door, so I didn't notice if he's done. So can I go over there and check?
Well, yeah, you did notice. You saw him on the other side. He ran up there first, like he was ahead of you.
Yes, but I didn't know if he's come down yet, right? Because I was busy working on the door.
I think you would have
able to
known.
see.
I think you
Okay.
would have known. He was
All right,
well,
well-
up there first, and he was working on it when you came out the door. Like you saw him hacking at the ledge here. Like he was not quiet about it.
All right, so I'll come back down then and join everybody.
All right. All righty.
Garrison wants to make his slow ass upstairs and take a look out the windows on the balcony over here to look out front, just to see if he can get a peek at whoever's screaming, like, get the door open, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, this thing here is obviously like a porch covering, you know, that's that front place that they're in.
The lower part of it, yeah. It's not really a porch. That was the glass making. It's like a workshop, but it's only one floor. It has an exit to the outside and a window there too. But you look down and you can't see them. They must be inside that building with a couple of the blights that you guys saw. When you look out, that's the bottle shop. You can see. I'm gonna show you what you see outside the doors here. Just 1 second.
Hey, Gretch.
Yeah.
If I show you the staff, will you take a look at it?
You picked up something?
Yes, I picked up the staff the druid had.
I don't know what I'll be able to say about it, but
If you got nature, you can roll a nature check.
He's got staph infection.
I don't have nature naturally. No,
Do you have Arcana?
I do.
You can roll Arcana too.
Okay. Yeah, not a great roll. Sorry. No, I've never seen anything like that before.
Hey, Naz, what about you?
Naz is not here right now.
Hold
Please
on, let me
call
check
again
that.
next week.
Find out next week.
The Naz are trying to reach is no longer available. Please try again at a later
Oh,
date.
that reminds me of the Halloween Town
Yeah,
food movie with the skulls. Like the person you're trying to reach is no longer available in this dimension.
What are you doing with that stupid stick? That's what he
Oh, there's
says.
Nazoth.
Can you take a look at this? The druid was.
Yeah. I see it. It's a stupid stick. Congratulations, you've won a stick. I'm doing my best, Nazoth.
It's pretty good.
Perfect.
Whole forest of them outside.
Let's see. Garrison's a paladin. Let's go check in with Garrison. Hey, Garrison.
I would.
What's up,
I
buddy?
love it how you're just trying to brute force this and like, get some information.
Somebody tell me something.
Somebody
Can you
tell
take a look
me.
at this?
What is it?
It was the staff that the druid used to control some of the blights.
What do you want me to do with it?
I'd like you to roll nature or arcana.
I don't know anything about that, but here, let me see that.
Okay.
And he throws it in the wine.
Jesus
It's
If
definitely
you
made
want to
of
find
wood.
out what it does, you're gonna have to attune it, Jareth. I'm sorry.
No, it floats. We know it's made of wood.
Damn it. Alright. Well, I mean, we're in here. I guess I'll go grab it out of the wine and try to attune
No,
it.
wait. While you're up here, can you take a look outside? Do a
Did
favor
that
for
just
me.
happen?
I heard somebody
Sure.
yelling over here.
Would
Did
you
what
like
just
me to use
happen?
my
I
perception?
looked away from the screen for a minute, and now there's the horde.
Oh yeah, I'm putting the horde out.
Alright. Would you like me
does
to use my perception to look out the window, Garrison?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna move the curtain. Does that look normal to you?
Should I roll perception?
To see a shitload of twig blights? What are you looking for?
Garrison wants me to look out the window.
And you see the blights, all the blights.
Yeah, you look out the window and there are blights everywhere.
Alright. Yeah, there's blights everywhere.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to attune this thing. What is it called?
It's called a stick. Are you saying you want to look it up? I'm not sure what you're asking. It's going to take an hour to attune it. You sit down. Everybody else is going to have to hold the fort here. As this is happening, those vines in here kind of go away. How long does the bear totem stick around?
A minute?
Totem. Yeah, 1 minute.
All right, so by this time, the totem is gone too. You guys look out windows. You check all around. This place is just surrounded. It's fucking. It's Day of the Dead, except for instead of the dead, it's the blight. So it's
I could
the
turn
night of
them
the
if
blight. Huh?
If it was undead, I could turn them.
If it was unturned, yeah. If they were undead, you could turn, but they're not undead. They're blights, and you can hear someone just like every once in a while crying out, "Find a way in! Smash that door! Get them!" But you don't see where they are. You think that they're beyond the door here in this. But they don't have a way in. The doors are very secure. These bars on them are strong enough to keep them out. And I'm going to roll something real quick. I'm going to roll to see if they discover Bimothy fucked up.
Do I need to know what it is to throw it in an attunement slot?
You will, but an hour's got to pass for.
Okay, just checking. All right.
Yeah, it's
All right, if I roll like an 18, 19, or 20, something's going to discover that door up top that Bimothy has got toothpicks holding together.
Yeah, baby.
What?
Oh,
so close.
Oh.
Meanwhile, off camera, like or maybe off to the side, nobody sees this, but like there's a rattle in the door, and like this piece of wood that Bimothy has shoved like in the door handle just goes and like falls out. The door almost like starts to come open, and then like beyond that, you see like a blight kind of walk by, but it doesn't notice the door. You're on the one. You didn't even lock it. It's just like it's kind of open at the moment, and nobody's up there really noticing.
Well, it was an unnatural one. It was not a critical failure, but it was a 2 minus a 1.
It was a 2 minus a 1.
Yep.
It was bad.
It was no. I'm not saying it wasn't good. It was
That's
bad.
still better than a natural one.
That's what I'm saying. It's better than a natural.
Well, with skills and stuff like that, there really are no natural ones. But that's still hilarious that it is like a 1. You're like, that'll work. You just shove like a splinter of a banister in there, and it just as soon as you walk away, it just falls out.
Never said he was smart.
All right. As you guys sit here in the winery, locked up in this place, that the were-raven kind of moves over like towards your group. Where did he go? He's here. He looks first of all at like your group to see if everyone's all right, and you can see that some of you are suffering pretty badly. And he says, "There might be something in the house that can help us. Let me think for a moment." Checks rooms. Do, 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 do. Hold on a moment. Oh, no, I can't think of anything. Am I on the wrong floor? Oh, here we go. One moment. Still looking. Thinking hard. No. Tries his best to think if there's anything in this place that can help you, but he can't think of anything. They don't have any healing potions. And you start to recognize his voice a bit as like he's talking to you. And you realize that it's the voice of hold on a second.
One of the family?
It's the voice of one of the Martikovs.
Oh, the
Oh.
Raven. That's great.
It is Adrian Martikov, to be specific, the eldest son. And you kind of figure that out when he says, "My father and my brother, my sister, they've kept them away for now, I think. But I imagine by now they're probably pretty hurt. The ones that can throw those thorns, there's only so much we can do. The bodies are not resistant to them."
Adrian! Adrian! Garrison yells down, "Is there anything flammable in here? You use like high-octane alcohol to clean out anything in the winery."
That might set the place on fire.
"I'm gonna throw it outside this window. Or Jareth is, because I don't have hands."
It's like we only really make wine. We don't make hard spirits. I'm sorry. I wish there was more that I could do.
"That's not your fault. If anything gets real bad, you should fly away with your wings and stuff."
At this point, if I jump from a window, if there are needle blights out there, they might be able to get me. And I don't want to abandon you here. I must say, we're sorry. We thought that we didn't know if we could fully trust you. This land is so dangerous. Thought perhaps that you were maybe even tricking us, but then you were so bold when you ran to this place. We could hear you fighting. We did our best to try to keep the rest away. Now I don't know. I don't know. Meanwhile, Jareth is off to the side, like trying to attune to this twig. It's going to take, like I said, an hour to do this. Before that happens, I want to give you guys a moment to pipe up and see if there's anything you're doing in that hour. And then, like, if you want to talk to Adrian, if you want to, like, I don't know, rebarricade doors, check things, search some of the ruins upstairs, but you'd have to unbarricade the doors to do that. He's telling you can't think of anything that might be helpful.
When was the last time
Could
you were in the
Nazoth take a short rest?
Yeah, you can do that too. If you guys just hunker down and wait. You might be able to catch your breath, maybe try to fight your way out of this place, something.
Because Nazoth would get his spells back.
He would.
Can I get your guys' opinion on something?
In character
In
or
or
out
out?
character?
You want me to talk like this? Or my regular voice?
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna ask in character. Hey guys, do you think it's worth it to attune to the staff, or should I just destroy it?
Maybe it'll stop the blights. We never know, but it's worth doing something.
Okay, that's Garrison. Gretchen?
I don't know.
Gretchen
Alright, well,
agrees
Garrison
with
tried
me.
to do it.
Yeah, perfect. Just
Um,
keep holding that
I
stick,
don't know.
buddy.
So destroy it.
No, keep holding it
Keep holding it.
Oh,
All right.
for the whole hour. Hey, Adrian, have you ever been in the basement of this place?
In the basement? Of course.
Are there like tunnels or any way out?
But no, there's two ways up. Both of the turrets, they both go down there. The one to the east has a ramp so that we can roll barrels. But there's no way out from under there. No. Well, it goes into the room out beyond to the bottle making room. They must have had some people down there.
Well,
I saw
then
some
we're
blights
gonna
come up from it on
have
this
to
side.
hold all these doors. Everybody, go and work in teams. Let's check everything that we can. Timothy, keep up the good work there, and let's hope this holds and Jarrett's stick turns magical.
Timothy is just pacing very nervously, just trying to not focus on the banging on the doors.
You can just hear it. As soon as you do those doors, you hear scratching. Occasional thumps. Go ahead and take your short rest, and everybody gets. I'm gonna do a short rest for Nazoth.
I don't take a short rest, right?
What's that?
I don't take a short rest if I'm attuning, right?
No, when you're attuning, you have to spend that time kind of focused.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think that Nazoth has used hit points yet. Let's see. He is hurt, so I'm going to use them all. You guys have not used them, so this is the time to get hit points back. Let's.
Timothy, get those hit points back.
I'm doing it.
12.
I'm trying to decide how many hit die I want to use.
I probably should have used all of Nazoth's, but whatevs.
1d12 plus 3.
All right.
So I need what? 15 more? You might as well do both of them just to be safe.
Nazoth says, I got the spells left now. Go out there, I'll kill them all!
Wait, why did I only roll 1? Oh.
Infern, I'm going to send you a link to the. As you attune to this thing, your mind focuses on it. You see in your mind a massive tree that looks like it's dead, but you know that it's not. It's the same color as this staff that you have here, and there is blood sort of dripping along the roots of it. 1 second. There's nothing in here. All right. And you realize that this thing is connected to the blights. And there's also a vulnerability that the blights have. A couple of them, actually. I'll let you read this thing real quick, and then you can talk to the others. Tell them what you've learned.
Learn the secrets, learn the secrets. Who do you?
Let's switch up the. Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. He's
Hello?
reading the
But I dropped
Okay,
out.
so I
No, I can hear you.
tell-
I can hear you.
I can tell them what.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So when I'm attuned to the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard me as hostile unless I harm them. If the staff is broken or burned to ashes, it releases a terrible inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. All blights that scream immediately wither and die.
Oh boy.
So I assume that's what I gotta do.
Destroy it.
Is it good enough to just snap it over my knee, or do I have to break
Yeah. No, all you have to do is break it. You can burn it
Break
too,
it.
but like breaking it would
Plug
work
your
too.
ears.
it? All right, I'm gonna snap it over my knee like it's been a bad boy.
Alrighty. You take the staff, you raise it high, you bring it down, and it cracks like brittle wood in your hand. You're attuned to this thing, so it almost like it bows to your whim. You hear in your mind as well this scream. Again, you catch a glimpse of that tree, the massive dead-like tree, which you know to be the Gulthias tree, wherever that is. And all of you hear from outside these screeching wails that sound like it's a sound that you would hear of trees in a windstorm, as like their branches are scraping against each other and breaking. And suddenly everything goes. No more sounds at the doors. No more scratching at the walls. And then there's a voice. What happened? No! No! One single voice from this room over here. Those that are looking outside see that all the blights within sight have collapsed to the ground.
Hell yeah. Let's go take care of that woman.
The woman outside.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
hear like, no, no! And then those are up at the window, see her come out the door and just looking down at like all the blasted and dead blights. And just like in horror.
Which door would she have come out of? Sorry.
She's at the front.
Oh,
Can
okay.
Garrison
Him.
jump out the window?
I want to use the key and see if it unlocks the door Bimothy's at.
I love Garrison just jumping through the window. That's
Yeah.
great.
It does.
Out the window.
It unlocks that chain.
All right. Well,
But the woman is out front.
Yeah, I'm gonna run around and hopefully try to heal Garrison if he took too much fall damage.
Did Garrison jump out the window?
Yep, right at her. Like
All right. Roll initiative. And
okay,
roll.
on the back
I believe your roll. Roll it. You know what? There's a chance that you could not eat it if you roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check of 15 or higher. I don't think you're going to be able to at this.
Because I'm
Huh?
disadvantage.
Right.
And this is also disadvantage.
Yeah, everybody can roll initiative at this point. Garrison's jumped out the window trying to.
Garrison jumps out the window and face plants on the ground 10 feet away from her.
Give yourself this much damage from fall.
I know that sound. That was
Crunch.
Garrison.
Only 1 point. Just
Worth
1
it.
point. The druid goes on 18. The fast. Is everybody else in the initiative? I think that Nazoth is going to be a disadvantage 2. 12. I did not have him selected. Where did he? And I'll roll for your win. All right, we have the druid is definitely going to be slower than Riles. They only have +1, I think. Riles, I'm assuming is 2 or 3.
He's got a
4, and it's actually
4.
22. I just didn't click my token the first time.
Oh, 22? All right, well, you're definitely first.
Boom.
What's Bimothy's initiative bonus?
+3.
3. Yeah, you're going to be faster than, I believe, the Were Raven. Check. Yep, a little faster.
Adrian.
All right, what Raven? This is actually, let's give him a name now. All right, Riles, what do you do? Where is Riles? Riles is upstairs or downstairs or where?
Riles is downstairs.
So you just hear like thunk, and
Yeah.
someone says, "Garrison jumped out the window."
Riles is just gonna say, "Oh shit," and I don't think Riles would go after him or anything. I think he would just be like, "Well, that's interesting."
All right,
One for the
the
stories.
druid starts. They're just going to dash this way, away from Garrison. Someone's going to have to kind of do something to stop them, and we'll see if they can. Bimothy, where's Bimothy?
Next to the door down here.
Yeah, you. Somebody said that that Garrison went out the window above, and this like you'd have to unbarricade this whole thing to get it out. It's going to take you probably like 2 rounds.
Okay.
You want to do that?
They start unbarricading.
All right. Adrian Mordakov jumps out. He goes, flies up and then out the window, and with a dash, I'll put him. He's out, kind of above Garrison. He sees the druid running off. He sees Garrison down on the ground. What happened?
I missed. But there goes your invader.
Damn it. They turn and kind of looking around. I think this was a dash for them. They had to go up and the window. They come down to the ground to where you. Look at your hands. Like, what were you trying to do? Maybe I can slow them down.
Good luck. I sure can.
Nazoth is just like, I don't know. Nazoth is doing his own thing. I'm going to say he's kind of just hanging out. Gretchen.
I'll help Bimothy remove the barrels.
All right. Nazoth will super.
Thanks, Nazoth.
Jareth, you're going out the northern door?
I don't know where I am because I was freely moving, and then you said roll initiative, so I'm not sure how far I had gotten at that point.
Where were you to start? Like when Garrison said he was jumping out the window.
Well, I had already moved down and unlocked the door because I'd asked you if I could do that.
Then we'll be right there. You've opened the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna dash around to as far as I can get on the east side.
All right. That will be 50 or 60. You have a. It's gonna put you right here.
So
You're right over there.
I should be able to see her when she moves again.
Maybe in the next round, if you can, you'll probably be with. She's kind of running off into the vineyard. At this point, it's a bit of a chase. The were-raven is actually faster on the wing than the druid can fly, and they are going to try to pick up Garrison and like fly them.
Damn, I should have broken the staff and gotten a short rest because I have no wild shapes left, or I could have had more speed.
But we wouldn't have taken a short rest.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It
Yeah, it
worked
wouldn't
out
have
how it
mattered
was
either
going
Okay.
to. Garrison,
Need a rest when we're done.
you get up and you're stumbling after this person, or what?
So half of Garrison's movement is 7 feet, so he can stand. He can get all of 5 feet, and then he can dash another 5, 10, 15. And he's just gonna yell out to the lady like, "That's right, never come back. This is our vineyard. Leave your weird plant things. Keep them to yourself." Adrian, you got anything to add?
Yeah. What he said? Don't come back. Damn druid.
Yeah, damn you. If you come back, I'll kick you. And that's what he's got.
Tell all your tree hugging friends at Yesterhill that
Whoa.
we're tough.
Yeah, your team takes bubble baths.
Riles. Was Riles upstairs or downstairs?
He's downstairs.
Oh, you're right. So you're like, okay, they're doing something outside.
Yeah, he's like, well,
The druid continues to try to escape, just running off. If you guys want to chase, we will probably do some sort of. Eventually, you'll be able to catch him. Adrian Martikov is going to grab Garrison and try to fly him in that direction, because you can see that Garrison can barely move. Jareth is the same speed as this guy. Do you have any long range spells or anything?
I do have a short bow. But spells range. Moonbeam,
How far does that go?
120 feet.
It's about the same thing. You'll be able to hit him once, but then he'll just run off and then he'll be out of range. Let's do this. I think what I'm going to do is Martikov is flying with Garrison. He'll look over, see that Jareth is also coming as well. And he's going to try to herd this druid by kind of flying around like to the side and maybe dropping off Garrison at one point, basically trying to herd this guy back. I think the best way to do this is to
Can he signal his family to box her in?
his family has like they're not part of this anymore. Like they're fucked up.
Okay.
And this guy's not running like in the direction of their family. They're probably back over the copse of trees or even further.
Okay.
Like they're not here.
I was just thinking kind of like a pincer.
Yeah, but you have 3 people to try this right now. He's going to try to put Garrison in a place to like ambush this. Let's treat this as a sort of like a hunting type of expedition. Half the group's not in it, so I'm just going to remove us all from initiative because it's kind of pointless. Point. It'll just take 2. Jareth.
Yes.
Give me either a stealth or survival check.
Oh well, definitely survival because I'm trained in as a druid.
Okay.
21.
Garrison, if you have any advice for Adrian to kind of try to pin this guy in, let me know what it.
Drop me on her.
All right, so this is going to be like a Garrison
Knife
bomb.
bomb.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a survival check for them as well.
Hold out your knobs in front of you as you fall. You'll become more aerodynamic.
Which would be basically a perception check for them. They have a +4. If they lose to Jareth will sort of kind of steer them in your direction, and then Mardukal will come and just drop a paladin. Add 4 to that. All right, not enough. Very close though. There's a cat and mouse game that you guys play through the vineyards as you're chasing this last druid away from the Wizard of Wines. Adrian kind of goes off. He knows what direction that this guy's going to be going, that he's going to eventually be heading towards Yester Hill, and he moves that direction, kind of hides in some trees with Garrison. Jareth, you kind of chase this guy for a while. He's the same speed as you, so like you can't initially get close enough to drop the moonbeam on him. But then you see Adrian come flying out of the trees with Garrison and just drop it. And this will slow him down long enough for you to drop that spell for Garrison to make an attack roll. And Adrian will give you advantage on this just because he'll use his turn for 8 other on Garrison. So Garrison, what do you want to do? Do you want to attack this guy to hit him, or do you want to like tackle him with an athletics check, or what?
I would like to attack to hit them, but like non-lethally. Like I'm gonna try to like knock him unconscious just from like slamming into him from the sky.
All right. So Adrian's going to drop you from about 30 feet, which means if this guy fails a dexterity save versus I think it's like a 15 or something like that, like you can land on him and you'll split the damage that you would take. So let's do that.
Love it.
Yeah, he does not get out of the way. We'll put you guys right here. The Garrison bomb lands on him. It's going to be 3d6 damage, half to you, half to them. And then give me an athletics check and roll, straight up roll. 5 points to you, 5 points to
Athletics roll. Come on, Garrison.
Swanton.
13 versus their 8. You've grabbed them for a round. Jareth, if you want to hit him with a moonbeam or another spell, you can. As Garrison has got them held at least for 1 round. All right, con save. They managed to make the save. They'll take half damage, 7 points. They will try to Thunderwave Garrison off of them. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Damage is going to be 17. All right, bam, you get tossed 10 feet. Pushing you off of them. And you'll take that 17 points of damage. They scramble back to their feet and try to run, but then Adrian comes down and will try to corner them in with try to grab them as well.
Am I able to move a bit closer? Or am I
Yeah, you can move 30 feet closer. Or 60 if you just want.
Well, I'd rather 30 so I can attack again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy is going to try to run from Adrian, and Adrian will peck him. Miss. He's unable to hold this guy, which means that, Jareth, you kind of move in closer. You'll get 1 more round with the moonbeam. Throw another one of those on him. Garrison, he's going to be kind of faster than you are, I think, when you get up. So you probably won't be able to catch him. So it's going to be like moonbeam and Adrian.
All right, I got this thing here.
Uh-huh.
As an action, you can choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see to make a wisdom saving throw. Fiends and undead disadvantage on a failure. The creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 for a minute until it takes damage on a
Oh, that's your
success.
channel divinity. All right. Charisma saving. What is the
Oh,
saving
yeah.
throw?
It is a 9, but it doesn't really matter because the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute on a success.
All right. What type of? It still might fail. Is it a charisma save or a wisdom?
I think it's like wisdom. It's probably your best thing.
Wisdom.
Yeah, so wisdom. Can you beat a 9, Mr. Druid?
No. It
Got
stands
him.
there like paralyzed for a moment, and you have a chance to run up and make an attack on it if you want. The
Well,
beam
that's
of light
an
is on it, so it's going to get roasted by the moonbeam anyway. But if you want to make one more physical attack,
That's an action, so I can't.
oh, okay. But it holds him for how long? 1 round?
A minute.
A minute. Yeah, which means you can basically walk up to him at this point in the next round. Like you
I
probably would have
felt
done this on the round before.
Yeah, but I did it now because I was tossed to the ground. So then he was just like,
All right.
"Arr."
Then after that, the moonbeam will take him out. Half damage, even if he makes the save. He's at 3 hit points. He just stands there, kind of frozen, as the light from the this sort of false moon comes down and tears him up. And he cries out and falls.
There you go, Jareth. You moonbeamed a druid to death.
He was a bad druid. I don't like bad druids.
Definitely bad.
I didn't like him much either. We should probably go back to the group.
And Garrison, there ain't nothing wrong with being a tree hugger.
Yeah, I actually own my mine trees. That was Adrian. He's got some issues. That's why he lives in this castle.
What does Adrian?
Adrian's right there. He's like, wait, what?
I don't
I
know.
thought it was your voice, Garrison, that said that.
No, Adrian, you were speaking quite radical about the hippies.
Well, we've been kind of threatened by them for years.
I'm okay with it. Just, you gotta watch your crowd.
I apologize, he says to Jareth.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to call him a tree hugger.
That's okay. He was. Jareth just likes to think he's, unique. Like every snowflake that falls in winter,
He just kind of scratches his head. As he does, he kind of shakes and the feathers go away and he looks. Let's get back. He kind of looks back in the direction that like the druid was going. Where you were on the map, by the way, like you had to chase this guy for. If you want to know where you ended up, sort of, you went across the fields this way near the trees, kind of ambushed him. He was making his way back to the road, which would have taken him back to Yes Hill, where the rest of his druid.
All right, you go ahead
However-
and help the guys with the doors. I'll catch up, but it's going to take me a long time to get there.
No, I will help you. He stays with you. Unless you were trying to get rid of some.
I don't know. Maybe the group wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, he stays with you. He sticks with you, helps kind of walk you back. Can see that you're pretty messed up. And again, he probably apologizes a couple times for his family not trusting you or helping you earlier.
That's okay. At least you're alive. The last people we talked to were dead. Ghosts.
Those are not the only ghosts you find here in Barovia. This whole place, one haunted, cursed land.
Yeah. Came across this note, actually. One of the people in there might have it. I don't have hands, so it's hard for me to carry things.
I've got the notes if you want something.
Right. The princess.
Yeah, you've already talked to them about the notes, I think. When
Yes.
you remember, you spent the night with them and you kind of talked to them about some of the things you had found.
Yeah. Well, ever since we found that, it's been pretty obvious this place sucks. But until I find a 12-fingered man that plays a flute or mandolin or something, I'm gonna search
we
this
get
whole
his name?
place.
Yes, you do have his name, Adram. Adram Seventh.
Atrum.
Yeah, sear that into your brain.
The Adrian says, I think I know that name.
Where
You
is-
should, if you're looking. He's a minstrel, right? You said that he plays an instrument. I mean, I've never met him. heard of him. He is sort of well known. My brother has told me he's been to Vallaki. Plays at the he plays at his inn.
He plays at your brother's inn.
Well, he has in the past.
This guy, he's up to no good. He killed a whole little gathering of my people. Men, women, some soldiers, some innocent. Him and his band of marauders. I think some of the music is just a hobby of his. I think he gets off on something else.
Well, this is a land of people that are. A lot of them have given up hope. They prey upon others. Resources here are scarce. You should beware of anyone that you meet along the road, or in town as well.
Can I ask you something before we get back there?
Of course.
You know how you can clearly turn into a bird or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He seems a little guarded about that.
I mean, dude, you just did it in front of me. It's okay.
But he feels like
but-
I feel like you're going to ask another question.
Yeah. Well, I may or may not have been bitten by a wolf type guy that maybe was kind of like doing what you're doing, and it's not really not good, but it's not really good. You know what I'm saying? Does this look bad to you? And he like shows him the wound on him.
That does not look good. It's the wound itself is healed like very, very quickly, like unusually quickly. He says, "When were you bitten? Like how long ago?" It's like I think it was 2 days, wasn't it? 2 days. You guys have rested. Or no, 1 day. You only did a short rest
Yeah, it was
at
yesterday.
Kresk, and then one long rest in the cups of trees near the vineyard.
Whole place is dark. It's hard to know.
Yeah. We have not seen the sun in my lifetime. Always there, hidden above the clouds. He says, I think that you were bitten by, well, obviously a werewolf. The Stoyanovich clan. He seems sad when he sees what's like that you've been bitten. That is, bears a terrible curse. They will come looking for you. Those that are strong, they try to bring in to the pack. They may try to take you from your friends. And you may go with them. This curse takes hold fully.
Can it be used like you use yours? Can I find a way to control it?
No, not really. What we are, we were born this way. Our whole family was born this way. So I understand it. In the distant past, the Martikovs, force of good in this land, before things went dark. And the affliction that we have, something about it. Werewolves, they are predators. They seek out to destroy and to enter the pack. The ravens are different. They stay in a flock like a family. They protect one another.
How long do you think it is until I become one of them?
I don't know. Kind of looks up. Just kind of looking at the sky. Oh, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. 3. I don't know.
Then I gotta figure out a way to get some rest so I can move fast again. And gotta shorten this timeline. I gotta get my fist smashing through the skull of that asshole before this whole thing takes me over. If you could put a word in with your brother, I'd appreciate any information you could tell me.
And we haven't sent messengers or wine to him since this has all started. And you said that Kresk, that they need their wine as well. Do still plan to deliver it there.
Have to. It's part of the mission. There's information there that we need in order to get beyond the gates. This was our task.
I see. As you guys are talking on the way back, meanwhile, back at the house, the rest of you, you find some cloaked figures kind of approaching through the back door where Jareth has kind of come. Jareth, you probably see them like at the back door, kind of hovering in this back area. The other Martikovs have arrived. They see that that all the blights are dead. The place has gone quiet. The Davian Martikov, the elder, is standing there. Most of them look like they have injuries, at least the adult one. It looks like they didn't get away scot-free in this fight. But when they see you returning, they say, "Oh, good, you survived. You've also have you seen my son, Adrian?"
Yes, he's just walking back with Garrison, who needs a hand.
He turns towards one of his other sons. What's that?
Don't mention I said that word.
Could use
Just
more than
about
one
myself.
hand.
He looks towards his other son, Elver. He says, "Elver, go help them." And his wife is here, and he says there's another one with him, his daughter, I think it's Stefania. He says, "Go get your mother. I think I think they did it. They cleared them out. The winery has been secured." He looks to Jareth, kind of just to confirm.
Yes, I snapped the staff that one of the druids was having. All the blights disappeared, and we took care of all the druids.
Good. Staff, that was controlling these creatures.
Yes.
Hmm.
A terrible thing. An abomination to my druid upbringing.
Well, let's go in and tend to your friends. Make sure that they're all right. The rest of you are kind of hanging out inside this area. What have you been doing for like the last, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so? Jareth and the others, Jareth is just re-arriving now with Adrian and a couple members of the Mark family. What's Bimothy, Gretchen, and Riles? What have they been up?
Well, we
I
were
said-
getting ready to follow them when all of that, because we were trying to get the door open.
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
so by the
then
time
all
you
of
get the
that
door
happened.
open, like, yeah, they're kind of long gone by the time you get the door open.
Yeah.
So you're probably out front and seeing them coming across the vineyard at this.
Okay.
So you're
we were
probably
trying
part
to
of
get
this
out,
as
and then
well.
there was a chase scene.
Yeah, they were there. By the time you guys got out, it was like 2 rounds. They would have been kind of like, you would have been outside of the chase.
Yeah.
But eventually, everybody reunites back at the vineyard, at the winery.
I hope the Martikovs have giggles, because I don't think we talked about
They
that.
do.
Okay.
Giggles was left with them, and Giggles.
Okay. That's what I thought. I realized I don't know where my dog is.
There is they begin setting out, kind of cleaning up the mess at the winery, and as you guys return, maybe finding a place to sit down to take like another rest after this battle that you've been through, Adrian begins to tell you a little bit more about the Martikovs winery and why the wine has succeeded for so long in this place. And he reveals to you that these druids, they came here not just to destroy the winery, but they came to steal the last of a series of magical gems that had been keeping the winery going for the last few years. He tells you that there were 3 originally passed down through the Martikov family. They were magical, they planted them in the ground, and they were one of the few things that in Barovia that allowed them to grow their vineyard. And each gem created sort of a different vintage of wine that was so flavorful that they became like what everybody wanted. They were the finest wines. Some might say that they were even a little bit magical. And I'll tell you that full story next week, because there's a bit to tell, and I think that's where we should start in our next game, and where we end with this game is not quite a level up, but you guys feel like you've taken a big step towards the next. Now, between now and next week, you guys should start thinking of where you're going. Garrison has, I think, already indicated that he plans to go to Kresk, make this delivery that you guys have promised to bring. but other places have been mentioned to you. Another town named Valaki, where the Markovs have family and that there's an inn there. For now, you guys can rest here safely. Maybe you rest here for a couple days to get rid of these exhaustion. That's
Can
up to
I
you.
spend some time with the Mardukov to make those healing potions in their lab?
Yes. We'll do that too. You can do, I think, one a day, I think I said it was.
That's what.
And I'll have to see how much they have in component. You can definitely make 2. And you guys can at least remove 2 exhaustion levels. I think you're going to be here at least 2 days.
Okay.
So 2 regular, or do I need to roll the herbalism kit next time?
You can roll them now if you want.
Okay. So
I'm assuming you guys are going to stay here 2 days. Is that all right? Anybody
That's
have a
fine
problem
with
with that?
Gretchen.
Mm-hmm.
what do I use to?
I think it's a nature or arcana check or something like that. You have to every day.
Wait, how long are we staying here?
A day or 2 at least. They say that you can stay as long as you wish.
What ability do I use for the herbalism kit?
You can use nature or you can use arcana.
It's not listed. I can use strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Garrison's willing to do 2 days because that gets my movement back, but he does feel like he's on a time clock, so he would want
Yeah,
to
of
be
course.
pushing us out the door.
What does that bring you back to? Is that exhaustion 2?
I'm at 3 right now.
Oh, so that'll
that
bring you
would
down
be
to 1.
2, and then it'd be
That's
a 1,
perfect.
which is only
Same
half
thing.
on.
That'll be the same thing for Naz too. Put him.
I don't think I have.
And do we want to continue playing with the hardcore exhaustion rules?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Yes.
I think you're outvoted.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
is
that's fine.
21?
I think I do want to modify him though a little bit because the long rest as the only way to reduce them is going to be a pain in the ass. I think that I want to say that you can remove at least 1 on a short rest once per day, and then another 1 on a long rest.
I like that.
I like the idea that these things kind of penalize you in combat. The more that you take in a combat, but I don't like the idea that so many of them are stacking into the next combat. I want to give you a chance to at least get rid of 1 if you guys keep going up.
I like once, like you can use a short rest once per day, but you can't like keep taking short rests to get rid of all your exhaustion.
Yeah, that's somewhat.
Or
The
maybe
thought
you
is
use
that
the
you
hit
can
die
now
for it.
reduce. The thought is that you can now get rid of 2 per day, 1 on a short rest and 1. So I'm not really changing it that much. I'm giving you.
So does this 21 do anything good?
Yeah, you succeed.
You
Roll
get a
1 more.
potion.
You have 1 potion.
Okay, roll 1 more. All right.
I think the DC is 15.
Where the? Oh, there it is. Okay.
+3 plus.
Yeah, the DC is a 15 Arcana, or for this case, it's a potion or herbalism for wisdom. All right,
It's
you're
22.
good. You got
So
2
2
regular
potions.
healing potions.
Hey,
And I'm going to reduce some of the stuff that they're going to give you a little bit of reward as well, but it's going to take a few minutes to kind of sort out what they can sort of offer. And now I got to take this into account. And we'll hold off. I think we'll hold off here for the night. But
I could use this.
yeah,